It's Dub Life, every Sunday afternoon. It's Dub Life, Natalie and Kaya too. If you ride the horse, hey, make sure you squeeze it tight. It's Dub Life tonight.
Safety.
Before we get started with this week's episode, I want to say special thanks to Chris Miller, or Millar, I'm not sure, haven't heard your name pronounced, audio, Millar. He's out of Canada, and he provided the new intro and outro music that you're going to start hearing on all of the episodes on my channel, this one included. Thank you, Chris, and I wanted to make sure to plug his band, Little Courage Band, in the description of all my videos going forward. You'll see his information. You can get to his Facebook. You can get to his Instagram. He has a song called Even Angels, which is a significantly written, well-written, awesome song that has a great message for all of us, whether you're Monday Motivation, Dub Life, Toy Hunts, whatever. If you enjoy kind of the content we put out and the spirit we try to put it out in the world with, I think you will enjoy that song. It has a powerful message, and there's more music coming. And he reached out to me and said, hey, I wrote this little jingle for you guys, and I'd like to give some things just to show thank you for everything that you're doing for the community. And that's incredibly humbling to me, that somebody that's a professional, and so many of you have reached out with the fields that you specialize in and provided stuff to my family, which means a lot. So I just want to give a special shout out to Chris and let you all know, if you enjoy the little music, you're going to hear it across all the episodes that are coming up in the coming future. Go down there, find his Facebook. This is somebody you can give a click to, give a stream to on your Apple Music or your Spotify or wherever, and help him get his stream counts up, his downloads up. And that doesn't cost you anything. Just like watching this doesn't cost you anything. And we all appreciate it when you support us. So thanks to Chris. Give him a follow on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. And enjoy his music, and enjoy it if you hear it on the Big Dub episodes. Now, let's get on with the episode.
Hello, welcome everybody, episode 183 of Dub Life, where we are going to ICCC right now. We're about to leave, but before, don't forget to use the hashtag #BeatUpFit as you're watching this. It's May. I hopefully announced what the May giveaway will be in either Wednesday or Friday's video, so go back and watch those. But I'm sure it will something like leave the hashtag #BeatUpFit on the comments, and we'll pick winners. But we're going to try to do something a little bit different in May, depending on how many things we gave away in April. But we are about to load the car right now and go to Nashville for ICCC. OG Geek and What's Poppin' are picking up David. They're on the way. Josh and Karina are already there. I don't know. There's a bunch of other people already there. Yay! So it's going to be a fun time, a fun trip. And actually, Mike and Seth stayed with us last night. We were at David's. We did a lot of fun stuff. You probably saw that on a hunt video about a week ago, actually. But for this episode of Dub Life, there are a few things I want to show you before we go, because I will forget. So I had some prizes. This diorama is a prize from Seth that he brought me. A bunch of different brick pieces and metal pieces. He brought this for me so I can use for pictures, Mythic Legions and stuff. Thank you, Seth. I had a prize from David. David found this Vision pop with the comic behind it, which I think is really cool. I love Vision. And he grabbed that for me. I had not seen it. I only seen the Monica Rambeau. So I actually think that's a pretty cool pop display. And then Mike, OG Geek, brought me these two Templars and wouldn't let me pay him for them as a prize as well. So thanks to those guys. And then Seth traded me a horsey. I think that's the Malleus or Balleus? Balleus. I traded one of the Chris Jericho chases for that. These other Legions here. Oh, David gave me this prize as well. This bronze dwarf builder. Then that red orc. And these other Legions are things that I've picked up from the Cabal. Shout out to the Cabal if anybody's watching. But I didn't want to show you that stuff because I probably will forget. We'll probably end this video while we're in Nashville. So I want to show you that. And I do want to show you the backyard real quick. So Natalie's been working really hard. You can see this screened-in porch is almost empty. Once we get everything empty, then we'll start to clean it up and get the exercise equipment out there. We do have a grill cart there that we need to do something with. But out here, she's been working really hard. We've got the patio. We started to get that built out, as you can see. Table and chairs here. We got the grill. We got the egg. So what has to happen is the rest of these patio stones here. Continue to build the patio out so that we have a grill platform. We're going to put some gravel there by the house. See, we got the gravel there. That'll look just like this, lined on the fence. And then over here, we have this fire pit area where we've got a couple chairs. We've got this storage bench, fire pit. We actually had s'mores out here just recently. I think I showed that in an episode. And we've got Rufus's toys, and the yard looks nice. And she's done a lot of good work. She's put these accent lights all around. I think we're going to get some straw for back here. And this little bench here is a storage bench. So we have like our firewood and our grilling stuff, smoking stuff. So all looks good. Natalie's worked really, really hard, and I'm very grateful to her. But now it's time to hit the road. To ICCC, finally. It's going to be a fun time. As you're watching this, we've already done it. But go back, hopefully, Josh, we're going to have a live, in-live show person. And what I just said, a live show in person. Live stream, and but all of that will have already happened, so I can't really tell you to do it. But use hashtag BeatUpFit. Next stop, we're gonna meet up with the boys, hopefully at Buc-ee's.
Say something to you, and then he started speaking. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna speak on that.
We're at Buc-ee's. They're talking about the butt cheeks being out in the butt crack. It's kind of weird, but we're at Buc-ee's. I think David and Seth and Mike are also here. Should we buy a smoker here for the backyard?
Oh.
Safety. Oh, I have one. I guess I have one. Ooh, it's been a little moist in the trousers. Oh my. Huh. Let's get it popping. He's coming in the bathroom behind you.
We're inside the beaver.
Oh, toilet. Seth. Look at the size of that.
Cock?
Oh. Nutty Bites. Enlarged to show goodness. Hey, David. These nuts are enlarged to show goodness. Are you getting the espresso beans?
I wanted dark chocolate almonds.
I got dark
coconut.
chocolate beans. Are you going to get the wet brisket? Yeah. Caillou? You're walking like you got to take a dump. Is that true? No. Oh, to the icy. Are you going to get cherry?
I'm not sure yet.
Well, in case any of you haven't been to Buc-ee's, this is almost to like Chattanooga, Pralines. As you see, I'll pull it to the wide lens. You can see everybody hanging out. Very, very big. Over there, it says it's got sugar nuts. Caca! Oh, I see you. That's what's popping. Are you going in on the? Oh no! Birthday cake, cookies and cream. Are you gonna have some of those in the car?
Only if you feed them to me.
I mean, you know.
I mean, we know how we get down on Dub Life.
That's true. Gotta find a sample. That's what I want over there. The chopped brisket, not the sliced brisket. I want the yes, the chopped brisket sandwich. The moist one.
That's a pop.
Well, that was a quick trip to Buc-ee's. Everybody has sacks.
Sacks.
Ladies!
Feast your eyes on this sack of meats.
Purchase goods. Purchase goods.
Purchase goods.
Stacks of meats.
Purchase goods.
Oh, chicken.
They're just acting like they don't know us. These gentlemen here are like, I don't know what that was. Oh, look. That's noise.
Yeah.
Victory.
Oh, there's sound.
It's recorded.
Yeah, it is.
It's now documented.
Do you think that lady right there feasted her eyes on your meat?
I'm gonna go.
No.
Well, we'll see you in Nashville.
She did see that big cocktail painting in the.
Oh, it was called Rough Night.
Trying to feel which one's meatier. Oh,
Safety.
No.
Well, we've arrived here at the Sheraton Music City in Nashville. There's Seth. That's what's popping. Yeah. We're going to get checked in, and we'll give you, I don't know, room tour, update, what have you. That type of thing. Seth, are you excited we're here finally?
Yeah, I'm excited.
After your 2-day journey of doom?
Yeah, I'm happy to have some stability for a few minutes.
Ooh, and ride out with Clyde out, right?
Yeah.
Ride out with Clyde out. Oh, that's true. Declare it right now. Declare it with the might of Thor.
I declare myself Jerome.
Oh. ICCC. Oh, it's a porgy. It's bad flatulence. It's bad flatulence. How you doing, buddy?
What's that mean?
We're rubbing it. Say rub it.
Rubbing it?
Yes.
We squeezed it in.
Oh, safety! Oh!
Four people.
Well, did you enjoy the safety?
No.
2117, here we are. Let's see what the Sheraton Music City has in store for us. There's where you can dump now, Lana. You gotta take a dump.
I don't need a dump.
Oh, well look, let's wide lens it. Ooh, got a little sofa. Got a little sofa. That's nice. What I got? Oh, don't let 200 go up in a puff. Okay, I won't do that. Oh, look at that.
No.
We got a little balcony. What's out here? I mean, this is just like the roof of the facility I can make a dip for. Well, nice room. Appreciate the room. Looks lovely. Thank you, Sheraton. Good old Marriott. Rubbing it. Time to go see the folks, right, Kaya?
Yeah.
Come here. Come say hi to the good people.
Hello.
Safety. They were just telling this man in the elevator about the cheetah.
The cheetah girls.
Yeah, the cheetah girls. At the girls at the cheetah.
No. The Disney
In Atlanta.
The Disney Channel.
From the 90s.
No.
We're just going to capture this live. Keep it going, Seth. Keep it going. Because I'm going to ask Josh directly. And I want to see. We're walking down the steps.
walking right here.
So there's nothing about this.
I was walking
There's
right here.
nothing about this that could possibly be staged. So when I asked Josh this question, there's no way it could be staged. So we were just in the elevator.
Is the camera on me or you right now?
It's on you. We were now Karina isn't involved right now. She definitely ain't involved. We were in the elevator.
Okay.
And there was a gentleman, gray-haired fox.
Touch it.
Okay.
He was touching it. And I got in, and they were talking, and I was like, sir, they're asking me, do I know about the cheetah girls?
Cheetah girls. Okay.
You know, the ones from the 90s. And I'm like, nah, that's punishment. I don't know nothing about the girls from the cheetah. Nah, dog.
Disney Channel?
Are you talking about Atlanta cheetah girls or Disney cheetah?
I mean, they said the ones from the 90s. And I'm like,
Cheetah's opening up a thing near us.
Yeah.
They're expanding.
And I auditioned.
You know how many cheetahs we have down
I don't
there?
know. I don't know about that one.
seemed like a few Coronas might be in play for old Coco.
Drop dead.
What's
Drop
today?
dead.
Do you know what today is? What's
What do we crown Thursday as?
it's Thursday?
Oh, throw money Thursday. It is
Touch it on
Thursday. Touch
Thursday.
it on Thursday. It's touch it. I forgot it was Thursday.
I mean, the table's starting enough. I can get up and dance.
So
Do it.
all of the conversation that we had is pre-approved by Touch It on Thursday.
Touch it on Thursday. That's right. It's still a playlist. It still exists. Touch it on Thursday.
On the Sonos.
Yes. They go with the hot sauce in her purse.
Oh, Kamala!
I'm doing the on the go hungry dance.
This is what we do at ICCC, yeah?
Yeah.
Where's
I was-
Joshua?
He went to take a dump.
I know. I did too, but.
Oh, well, I guess his was a little rougher.
Say hi to you yet?
Coco.
Good night, Kaya.
Coco.
Oh, that's true.
Coco. What are y'all going to do?
What's that?
What are y'all going to do?
What's that?
What are
Sleep.
y'all going to do?
Get naked.
Happy married couple?
She said.
Get naked? Did she say get naked? I'm sorry, Mom. I apologize for that. I didn't say that. That wasn't me. Oh, he's gonna be so mad. Are you upset with Jack in the Box?
Oh, Jack in the Box. Well, you know what? Since this is your channel, I'm gonna be respectful. Jack in the Box, if you're watching this, very disappointed. I understand the employment rate is down right now, and you guys can't get fully staffed, but
Did they have a discussion with their parents?
Listen, they need to recognize that when What's Poppin' is in Nashville,
He wants.
I want Jack in the Box. I mean, you know, you don't get that stuff in South Florida. Just saying.
I mean, are you gonna try again tomorrow?
No, I'm done. No, they'll never get another. They'll never get any of my money now.
What if they show a little, you know, boo, balls? That.
No.
Caw-caw! 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 Oh, there is nudity. Look above you. Oh, rub it down. We've moved here to the Waffle House. Tends to be what happens. The OG geek inception. Coco? Huh?
Hey.
Are you excited for a waffle?
Yeah, actually, no.
Seth, you excited for a waffle? We're done. We're done. People in here eating. People in here eating, Sethy. Are you excited? Does it please you? Does it please you?
In the bum bum.
Oh, in the bum bum, it pleases him.
I'm really starting to get uncomfortable.
I missed the button the first time, so nothing was being filmed. When you took the hot sauce and rubbed it all over your left nipple, like I didn't film any of that. Well, that's what's popping. All-Star Special. Hey, Seth. I have a challenge for you.
Oh, here we go.
It's an all-time challenge. I'm offering $300 PayPal.
Okay.
If on this episode of What's Poppin' that you're filming while we're at ICC, you get at least a 7-minute mini version of the Collector Shot interview with Tequila Joe.
Oh, Tequila Joe.
7 minutes.
I will make it happen.
Actual interview. Boy, I'm not done. You have to at least ask the question. I feel like I saw you in the news or the papers. Can you tell me about that?
Oh, I'm totally doing it.
$300 if it happens.
Done.
Yeah, it happens. And you have to be public on the video.
Listen, Tequila Joe, I'm coming for you.
Ooh. I don't remember what the last thing I filmed, but we're back at the hotel. Seth's gonna try to get Tequila Joe on an interview. I'll be out $300 if he does. Maybe we'll invite him onto our live stream. But so this was just silly travel vlog stuff. The hotel's nice. Shout out to Nat. Shout out to Michael, the guys at ICCC, for having us here. Josh and Karina went to bed. We went to Waffle House. Seth is what's popping.
Hi.
We're gonna go to bed, and then we'll tomorrow morning we get to pick up our badges. Oh, safety. Oh, that would definitely shot out into the pants. We get our badges in the morning, and we get a couple hours to actually film the show before people are in there, which is cool. And then it's VIP day tomorrow, regular day on Saturday, and that plane is landing in the parking lot.
Yeah, because the airport's right there.
And Seth wants to go to like 6 Targets tomorrow, he said.
Because when you want to touch it, rub it, squeeze it, you watch Big Dub.
Woo, talk to you in the morning. When you want to touch it, rub it, squeeze it, you watch Big Dub.
You watch Big Dub.
Good night.
Oh no, this is not happening.
So, Mr. Bear. Mr. P-E-A-R. What was that experience?
That was Scott. That's what that was.
Mike and Dave are going downtown.
They're going downtown, and he's paying for the Uber. And he said he was all ready to hop on Mike. He's like, "Hey, you remind me of my high school sweetheart."
I said dip. Seth's the only one to dip.
Listen, I know trouble when I smell it.
Tequila Joe Part 2. See you in the morning, buddy.
What's up?
Rub it. I was wrong. I hear them. Where are they at? I hear them. You're still there, loving. You went back for more after saying good night.
But now they're actually contemplating going back out with them.
With that guy?
They're actually
I want to see because he's recruiting people. I want to see.
Oh my god.
He's recruiting people.
Yeah.
All right, we're holding the elevator.
Are we doing it?
I'm going bed.
I'm going bed.
You guys want to go and get drunk and loaded with some dumbass and bump funk wherever we are? Go at it.
Is that what's popping?
That's what's popping.
Oh, he's fingering him.
Fingering it.
Oh, we're the only ones awake at 8 o'clock. Why are we awake at 8 o'clock? Poor choice.
Yeah, I am feeling it today.
Well, I mean, that's because you were feeling it all morning, is what it sounded like from the text. But David went to bed 30 minutes ago after he got back from the dip situation. Where are we going? Somewhere Andrew told us to eat.
Yeah.
It looked like it said somebody's reserve house.
Yeah, it's someone's name.
Yeah. Like, we're going to somebody's Papa's kitchen.
It is Nadine's Heritage?
Nadine's Hermitage.
Hermitage Haven.
That's where we're going for breakfast, the 3 of us. I mean, where do you think this guy, he's walking like he's got to take a dump too. Where's he going? This is the highway. Where's he going?
Yeah, it's...
Oh, no. Nadine's Hermitage Haven. I'm confident I've never eaten at a Hermitage. Is that where Hermit lives? Like a up in the mountain. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I probably sound foolish. Arby's has beef with us. Do not park in their lot or you will be towed. Full breakfast. Cherry tomatoes and mushrooms. I'm all set on that. Chicken and waffle. Do they have Nashville hot chicken?
They have Nashville hot chicken and waffle.
That's the thing they have? Where is that?
Look at the chicken and waffles. And at the
Waffle.
end it says Nashville hot or traditional.
Oh, well. You know what that means. Fruit cup it is for you.
See a fruit cup of water.
What are you having? Hey, Nadine's. I've ordered the hot chicken. Oh, syrup in it.
Syrup in it.
Did you pour syrup all over your situation last night? Yeah.
My pants.
Oh. How's the hot chicken
It's
treating you?
hot, man. My forehead's twitching.
Do you enjoy it? I think it's delicious.
Yeah, it's like the roof of my mouth is just
You think it's gonna feel good coming out?
probably not.
Butt hut! Well, here we are at Target. Eventually, we're going to show you ICCC. Oh, I don't know what's. Is that like Banksy? Josh wanted to go to the NECA Funko section. So he's on the hunt for the Alexa Bliss Ultimate. I saw that at Target the other day. And the Batista. Do you have the Batista Ultimate?
No, I need the Batista.
If you was there, would you purchase it?
Yeah, I have Alexa. I got her off a ring set.
I saw the Alexa a couple days ago. So, you know, NECA Funko section here at 8:30 in the morning. I've ate hot chicken, and I'm going to have diarrhea. That's just what's going to happen. We're going to be optimistic. We're going to be optimistic. Yeah, I'm going to need a milk.
They have strawberry protein powered Nesquik drinks.
Stick it in there. I need it. I got to have a milk. SpongeBob? Is that just regular Nesquik?
Yeah, that's regular. This is 23 grams.
That's
of
going to make it doo-doo come out. Yes, it is. Oh, do we need to get Coco a bikini bottom so they can go lay out at the pool?
Yep, she said there's none that's her size though.
Oh.
I told her just wear the thong.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It looks like the one on the mannequin could fit her.
That's true.
She's not. That's similar.
Yeah.
Just wear the thong. Isn't that right, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Jewelry and watches. Definitely need an energy drink. Berry pop, watermelon wave,
Blue slush over here.
mimosa. Ooh, shaved ice. They have blue slush. I liked the berry pop. I like the cherry.
Yeah, cherry.
I don't think I've had blue slush.
This is the better blue between the two,
Okay.
personally.
All right. Are you getting some?
We already have 6.
Oh, on your right.
Karina has it
What?
on her person.
What?
Nope.
That don't look like
Nope.
6 to me. More like 8. Ooh, the hot chicken is fighting back. Toy aisle. I don't know what that is. Raphael Don. Kaka! Jurassic World. Scorpio Venator. Did you see the Buzz Lightyear SH figure arts that they announced for later on? That looks really, really good, actually.
Are you absolutely positive you don't want the flaming hot Mountain Dew?
I'm struggling. Is that Batista? No, Alexa Bliss. King Grayskull. Skeletor. Baby Yoda.
Little doo-doo.
Orca. Are you getting the Doodoo Brown?
That's a good sale. It's like $7.
Yeah. Yeah. They're good figures, too. Jungle Boy. Me, Mark Alice, Scorpio Sky, Bobby Fish. You're not getting the Mean Mark Alice?
No.
You have 2 of the Alexa Bliss, don't you?
I do. I like her.
Double display.
Yeah, probably. I like that.
Have you whipped it out yet?
No, sir. I haven't whipped out too much lately.
Oh. No ultimate display? You get a Darkness Ablaze ETB.
Oh,
More
this
pack up.
Target has a ton of Pokemon cards. Like hundreds.
Somewhere else?
Yeah, back there. Hundreds of boxes.
Oh, in the back. Hundreds of boxes. Oh my goodness. Piggy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good. Oh, look at that Korg. There's that new packaging where you can just touch it and rub it. That kind of thing. Yeah, like that. Shampoo bottle.
What do you think the
G.I. Joe.
figure swap situation is going to be when Hasbro goes to no window?
It's going to be pretty bad. I mean, so like these are the new budget figures on the window list, right? And they don't, like I was looking at them in a recent hunt video. You can just cut the tape and lift it. So easy figure swap.
Oh, yeah.
If they made it where you had to like rip off a back,
Like a perforated?
that might make a difference. But I think in the recent videos, it's going to be that.
Yeah.
It's going to be that. It's gonna be real bad.
Well, you got the variety.
I did, you know, just in case I gotta stick it in there. Hot rod. Where'd David go? He went to the discotheque?
He is in the Mega Funko section.
Is he? There's no Marvel Legends, is there? There's none.
No.
Literally none. Well, is David whipping it out? Oh, eye contacting it. Let's see what we got. Batcave, Aang, Lucario. Oh, that is a lot of Pokemon cards over there.
Look at that.
That is a lot.
Do you see down there?
Yeah. Oh, there's even more?
Look at that card.
Oh, my. All right, we're going to go over there in a minute. I think I have all those, but whoa. Witcher. Is there 0 Ninja Turtles? I can't remember the last time I was in a Target and there were 0 NECA Ninja Turtles. Or are they over here? Nope.
Look how many shiny
I mean,
plates
I don't know that you need to limit the demand with all of that. Oh, that's the wrong button. Do I have Lucario V-Star? I don't know if we have that. It doesn't look like it's gonna sell out anytime soon.
Not here.
Shining Fates we have the Bolton. I feel like we may have that Lucario. Alright, well, we're just gonna get drinks and milk and get back and get our badges and rep it and oh, there's even beyond to this card. Holy cow. They must have the entire Nashville area of Pokemon, Calyrex.
Yeah, I mean, that's
a
the most
lot.
cards I've seen.
Yeah, that's significant. Yeah. What? Did that person get a sneak peek of the toot toot? We found more NECA Funko sections.
I wish there was Bronx.
She's not pleased. Huh?
I wish there was a Bronx.
Would you grab it?
I would.
There's the turtles. Oh, they got Antrax and Scumbag. That's the first time I've actually seen that in a store. Holothon. Bronx. Pizza crust endlessly. Can't believe you pass gas right here in Target. That's just shameful. Shameful. Oh, safety. Hey, ooh, he touched me.
I think she's trying to get in too. Are you trying to get in the elevator? Yeah. Okay. No, I was just making sure they hold it for you. What's up?
Hey.
Hello.
Oh, what's popping?
I had hot chicken and it's very unpleasant in the tummy right now.
Still.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Probably better than what I had.
What'd you have?
Some stale
RV's roast beef sandwiches.
Some
RV's
stale
roast beef sandwiches.
Zingers. Some stale
zingers.
Some stale zingers and a Red Bull.
Oh, wow.
That's the breakfast.
That's what Mike said. It's breakfast of champions.
Yeah.
It's the official breakfast of what's popping.
Well, Joshy, say rub it.
Hey, hi, Robert.
Josh said rub it. So it's during setup time, and they're letting us in to give a little sneak peek. So everybody's saying the same thing. I'm just going to film some stuff and show you. I'm going to try to just do overviews without a lot of detail, and I'll show you the detail once it opens a little more properly. Hail Cobra Commander. There's a Seth. There's a Seth. There's a Seth.
There's a wild W.
Oh, that looks like a Mike situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Hole in the ground. Those are cool.
Yeah, man, those are cool for dioramas.
Those are
and
3
stuff.
3/4 like cup.
at
That's
that. They
a
got the
Mike
canteen,
situation.
peanut bar right
That's
there.
neat. Oh, I've just hit myself in the package, Seth. We're gonna go. Let's separate. Let's separate out. That's spreading it out. So it looks like there's a bunch of rows and columns. Guys setting up Darth Maul mask. Oh, Hot Toys Bonanza. Is it the Sideshow Jabba? That thing is actually very cool. $8.50. It's got the Salacious Crumb. I don't think that's the one I have. Maybe it is. I don't think it is. I didn't have like the base and all that. But anyway, I'm just giving you a little overview. And so will Seth and Mike and Josh and everybody. I just want to show you what we're working with. And we'll look at all this in more detail. So, not a lot of super detailed stuff. I want to stay out of people's way. Everybody's working, trying to get set up. Lots of vehicles there. Star cards, that's cool. You get your signatures on. CAS is here, grading. This is going to be chaos when it's tomorrow. So today is VIP only for the whole day. You can get your autographs, you can buy stuff. And then tomorrow and Sunday are general admission. That's neat. That's neat. Obviously, lots of Star Wars, because this is a Star Wars themed show. And I appreciate Nat and Michael letting us in here so that we could get some film before it was crazy, because it'll be hard to show you all this stuff once this thing is chock full of thousands of people. I have no idea how many rooms there are or anything like that. There's bits and buttons. Looks like Mike's over there hollering at the boys. I've never actually met Dominic. There's the geek. Geeking it now. Geek it. Oh, I was singing for you. You gonna buy all this? All the Dominic stuff. There's some cool stuff over there that's like custom 3 3/4. Like there's the whole Jabba's bar, Cantina bar, that look like it's custom built like for 3 3/4, like all the way. It's very cool. Yeah, like diorama stuff. What's up, man? Thank you. Dominic's rubbing it right there. I see him. He's touching it.
What's up, man?
What's up, guys?
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, you too. You too.
Always seeing you over the.
Yeah, and the webs. What's up, dude? Good. Very good. Very good.
Hey, man, you're inspiring me
No.
to cut some pounds, yo.
Hey, I need to cut some more myself. This ain't the trip that's going to happen, Adam. I'll tell you that. I had a hot chicken and waffles breakfast. Now, I may be cutting something, but you know.
Every morning, and then I look at the kitchen counter, and I look at what's in the fridge, and I go, maybe tomorrow.
Yes, that's right. That's right. That's how it goes. Bits and buttons. It's good meat. I've never met those guys. Never been to Bits. It's cool. What's up, man? Oh, there's he. Sethy's got it. Oh, I don't know what I'm walking into over here. A massive... it's an AT-ST? Oh, it's speeders? That's cool. I've idiots talking toys. I've seen on YouTube. You got a big booth. Collectors podcast. I've never heard of that. That's cool. Bunch of Star Wars. Ooh, Turtles collector's case. Always good. Now that's awesome. That's a cool thing to see. Again, I'm trying to give you a good overview because I know this con is new. It's primarily Star Wars, but I see a lot of other stuff. And I have never been here, and I hadn't even heard of it till Josh came. So, allowing an opportunity for all of you to see what it's like. Nashville is pretty easy to get to, right in the middle of at least the eastern half of the country. Bunch of graded stuff. That's cool. So, a lot of the stuff we're going to do is going to be antics and mischief. That's a bunch of G.I. Joe. I like that. And up to no good. But this gives you a good feel for this part of the show. I'm going to try to show you all the gaming rooms. And that's a lot of graded figures. Nice. A lot. If that's what you're here for. So that's just, kind of like the way Joe Fest works. Josh, you going to get up in that thing? That would be quite the experience. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Is everyone else that way?
Yes, everybody else is that way.
I was trying to avoid everybody.
Yep. Well, we can get all my film into this because how Dub Life's going to be.
Yeah.
We need
a table where we sit.
5 idiots talk toys. Yes.
Like we need something.
Yes. Anybody that's watching this, invite us.
Yes.
You don't got to pay us anything. Just invite us and let us sit at a table.
Give us a table
And just chill.
Because that's literally a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
Yeah. But they probably purchased that table.
Correct.
And I don't want to have to do that.
Just give us a table.
Big TIE fighter, but I can show you all this stuff now, show you around the convention, and then they'll get back to us up to no good like we just were in the Target, passing gas in front of that lady getting judgment. Sail barge. That's cool. Black Series Bonanza, HasCon Rex or STCC. Man, if you are looking for Star Wars figures, oh cool, Timothy's on to be here. I remember read a lot of those books back in the day, like The Heir to the Empire when I was younger. I see turtles over there. More graded stuff. I will say it smells poor over here. Steve Levine, Turtles guest star, will be here. That'd be cool if you had that Ninja Turtles 2 game. You got an autograph? That'd be neat. Motu Classic. Buzz off. I consider getting that to go with my custom that I have. Keldor, Classic, Skeletor. I have not seen a Mythic Legion. Is that graded? Shredder?
All the time. I'm like, I could spend 3 hours, or I could just
80? Kind of neat. I will say that corner over there smells subpar. Jim Lawson will be here. So a few Turtles guys back here, artists. What are we working with here? I know it's a long clip. I'm just letting it go so you can see. This seems to be the main floor. DC Universe. I'm looking for some Motu Classic stuff potentially. I would like that dragon, that Motu Classic, like it's a Granomir, whatever, the sitting dragon with the helmet. I'd love to find that. There's a bunch of Motu like original. Thundercats, $600. Man, an on-card Moonraw and Panthro. That's neat. TIE Interceptor, Jabba. I think all right. So that's that may be the whole vendor hall. I'm not exactly sure. Let me walk out here and show you. We'll go over there in a minute. So Gamorrean Guard will be here. I guess this is the autograph and pictures area. So Sean Crawford. It looks like the club. What's in here? Oh, the video game tournament will be. I don't know what's in this room. Oh, it's a gaming room. You know, some arcade. Looks like just arcade one-ups. And then in here, like some stations where you could play. Switch. I see Nintendo 64. So probably Smash Brothers. So video game setup. Pretty cool. Let's see what else we're working with over here. We got Ghostbusters. Got some cosplay stuff. I guess those are cosplayers, things you can take pictures with. That looks like that's going to attach. Is that going to be a do-back? I don't know what that's going to be. That's quite a thing. Whatever this is quite a thing. Huh. So maybe more vendor booths in here eventually. Some pops, I don't know. People are still setting up. The show doesn't officially open for a few hours, so they're letting us come in early and get a look at stuff. So I don't want to get in people's way. I don't want to be an inconvenience. Again, we're very grateful for them letting us in, having us out here. The droids, always cool to see those. Let's hear at this stuff. 501st Legion. That's where you can get your. See, that's great. Kai will enjoy looking at that. Hopefully, those guys drive around. Rebel Legion. I don't know what that is. We got a convention store. And Comic City too. Is that made of Legos? Like the Lego dots. It is. That's neat.
What's up, Doug?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
All right.
Nice to meet you. Well, here we are. This is my man Willie. Willie, you got any social media, anything? What do we got? This? I'm going to plug this?
Yeah, that's my Lego group.
There you go. Let's see. There's a Lego group. You can see it there. I think you can see it. TNVLC.org, if it was reversed. Tennessee Valley Lego Club. Willie said he got some. Oh, look at that. That's cool. A Lego watch.
You can attach things to it, but I'd be scared to.
That it would fall off? Oh, man, that's awesome. Thank you, brother. I'm proud. That's so cool. Look at that. I'm going to walk, wear this for the ladies, out on the date night. I mean, my ladies, they're into Lego, so it works. It works. Lego underwear coming in hot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see? We could be twinsies, buddy. Look at that. That's awesome. You got to rock it. Now you won't be late for, that special time. You know what I'm talking about. That's what's popping.
It's too tight, I'll bring you a late tomorrow.
Oh, there's a puppy coming in hot. Seth needs the Lego tool removal to get it off his stuff. There it is. Maybe that's because it's supposed to be worn on your other appendage. You know what I'm talking about. Shout out to Willie. Thanks for the gift. Newbrick_Tennessee. Newbrick Tennessee. It's his Lego channel on Instagram. Check my man out. Seth's hollering at him right now. We'll see him later, I'm sure. Silent auction. Hold on. So I think that's where we came in. We came down that hallway. All these doors enter the vendor room. Then here's these guests. Now there is like for lack of a better term, the bigger guests, like Emperor Palpatine, C-3PO. They are probably somewhere else entirely. My guess is I'm just gonna keep walking this way and see if I get in trouble. There's some people walking with authority. See, I think that's gonna be a do-back right there. I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna see how far I get before I get in trouble. I want to get in trouble. Sean Crawford, the elusive yak face. Mon Calamari. Officer Peter Mayhew Foundation. I see a G.I. Joe vehicle parked out there. So if I go here, what do I end up with? Oh, okay. Well, there's certainly more. So in here we've got more tables. Just more. Kind of like Toyland, where you have like some extra rooms. Some art here. Kevin Cleveland.
I've got some turtle lines. So
David's buying turtle
running
stuff right away.
from Mississippi.
Commission's open, so this is like the artist alley. It doesn't look like there's anything in there right now.
So I was like, okay.
Cool zoo. There's a zoo. All right, so this is I guess this is the podcast room where I think we will have our live show tomorrow night, which hopefully you can watch on Josh's channel. I believe that's there. Cool zoo. Now I understand why it smelled so nasty in that corner. There is live animals right here. Snakes and crabs.
So whatever side it is that needs to move, I would just touch it.
It's a big snake. I'm just gonna stay on the other side of whatever's happening here. So somewhere else should be like the other guests, but they probably have them in a different. Let me walk in this room. Hi. Hello. Rubbing it.
Squeezing.
Oh yeah. Probably they have the bigger guests that are gonna have like a lot of people in line somewhere else, away from like the main part of the show, because otherwise like it would be super congested. So I think that's the main area. If there's other areas, we'll find them later. I'll show them to you. But this was just a quick, we had 30 minutes to come in, kind of film around, see what's going on, get some B-roll, get some stuff rolling. So that's a good kind of general overview of the show, I think. But that stage room, I guess they're calling it the podcast room, where panels will be, people on, doing whatever, we'll be up there tomorrow night, doing a live audience and live podcast. Not a live podcast, a live stream. And we'll be getting up to no good in other places around Nashville. That's what's going to happen. So we still got to get our badges and get checked in. So probably a fast forward in the next clip, but talk to you later. I lied. Here's this, because this is crazy. I know I showed it. I didn't realize this is like the very first Millennium Falcon release. Just the price point is blank.
Yeah, just
how much can you pay? It's not enough. Add a zero. Maybe we're talking.
Yeah.
Probably add 5 zeros. Yeah, cash only. Because that's
$5,000.
some heat. Are you gonna buy that one, the slate one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Yeah. What about this guy?
Look at this guy.
Oh.
I mean, $3,300 for that.
Is that the very first Han Solo?
Yeah, it's 12.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing that there's all these original ones still sealed.
$4,500.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
So that's going to buy a bunch of wrestlers. Like, how much for wrestlers? How much for wrestlers? He's sad now. He's sad. They have G.I. Joe and Motu Cloud. Oh, wait. Actually, I didn't realize there's in the shipper. So they got Night Stalker. They do have Motu Classics. All right. I said I was going to stop filming, and I'm not. But now I am. That's what's popping. That's what's popping. There's the wheel call for, I guess, press badges, and that's what's popping right there. That's what's popping. I don't know what's taking them guys so long. What's taking so long? I don't know. What's taking so long? I mean, we're good. Yeah, you ready to go? Yeah, roll that with Pola. A little pat. I'm still struggling in the loins area.
So, 10 years ago.
Oh, awesome. Do you ever get up there and ride it like a donkey?
No, it's too heavy. We have a mannequin that sits on it. We took him down because of the stormtroopers. We got the Mandalorian.
That's very cool. Oh, yes.
Mandalorian will ride this dude back in the future.
He will. Nice. Nice.
Riding it.
Horsey.
Phases. In fact, later I can open the mouth.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Make it eat. Oh, it's going to have some of that chicken, that pork. Oh, that poor pork. Hurts my feelings. There's this room. Matt Lanter, Ashley X9. I didn't show you that before. I missed it. And then more down there. So I got some of these side rooms have some guests as well. Now we're gonna go find the ladies who have been without us for a while we've been up to no good. Or actually just waiting in line to get our badges. So not the most interesting thing in the world, but you know, hey, Daredevil, put it in the mouth, you know? If you stay home from school, you can help me shave my armpits.
Mom.
You had to shave your armpits this morning?
I did.
Oh, I thought.
And I said that the whole time. You would have been proud. I was like, hi, don't come in.
Look at Karina. She's like, I don't know what y'all talking about. You don't remember Billy Madison? You ever see that movie?
Oh, yeah.
With the maid? He was trying to play hooky, and he's like, if you stay home from school, you can help me shave my armpit. Yeah. Oh, Loki. We're back in. Josh is about to spend money. We're allowed to spend money now. I may go buy that horse. Let's spend money.
If you buy the horse, can I ride it?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can tuck it in.
Oh.
Are you going to purchase anything? Hulk Hogan?
No.
That's the place where the horse is, where I can do a little bundle deal.
Oh, the taint just got tickled.
Hey, let's do the ravishing Rick Rude Val Venus right now.
What? What is it? When he? Oh,
hello, ladies.
When he goes, give him a little package.
You go, sir.
Oh
no.
Oh, bro.
You'll do it.
You guys a few times.
Oh, hello.
Absolutely, man. Matt, this is my first, not just my first ICCC, but my first con.
Oh, cool, man.
Oh, awesome.
So, yeah.
Oh, you enjoy the cons. A lot of fun
It's
stuff.
good times. So Seth's interested in the Hogan. Is that a Series 1 Hogan?
No, that is Series...
Do you not have that Hogan?
I do have that Hogan, but I don't have him on card.
Are you trying to do on for some of this stuff?
No.
See, I'm interested in... There's a variety of Motu that I could be interested in. I need to look through what he has and see if there's any Joes. So maybe we'll bundle it. Maybe we'll bundle it. Let me dig. What's your... Do you have an online store?
Nope, we just do eBay and Facebook.
This guy made it happen. Bundle deal. A
monumental purchase.
big package.
Big package.
Big package.
This is what you say. It's a big Action Jackson.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
That's right. And you guys did me a favor.
Oh, hey.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
So we're here to move stuff out of here. So don't take it back.
Y'all that are here at ICC, come. They got the heat up here in the front. Now they got the Falcon over there.
We got it.
The heat.
Duck Life almost got X-rated.
What is that?
Huh?
Look.
Well. Oh boy.
Was able to work in a deal for me to where I can get an on-card Hasbro Hogan in the mix. So thank you for working out that deal, good sir.
Yeah.
Johnson.
You know what you owe me for that?
I sent it to you already.
Oh. I'm gonna send it right back to you because you just owe me a challenge while we're here for that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was going to show you my pack. I'm showing you my package on my channel, and that's your thing. I'm like, what the hell is going on? This is how delirious I am right now. All right, so hold on. Let me flip the camera on. What kind of challenge?
To be determined at the live. You're gonna win that.
I'm gonna win this
at our live show tomorrow night.
Oh, listen, please don't make
it won't be bad.
Listen, I'll take my shirt off and I'll run around the crowd if that's what you want.
That's what it is.
Oh, okay. Well,
you've now selected it.
Okay, well, that's...
You've got to shirt off, do the risky business Tom Cruise side, not in the whitey tighties, just in the shorts.
Yeah.
Socks?
No.
The risky business slide, okay. Shirtless, and then do a little.
And then that's the moment. And at that moment, this man over here will never let me on this channel ever again.
Me?
Yeah, because it's going to be on your channel.
Oh, the tips are going to be flying. He'll get the Super Chat City.
Oh, but you know what? We need Pony. We need Pony to be playing while I'm doing that.
Oh, I think we can get that arranged. Yeah.
Well, we don't want to get Josh demonetized.
I'll sing. Touch a Thong Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Josh, you look sad. Is that because of...
You know what?
Who said Coco's not here?
Where is she?
She's reading by the pool.
Oh, she
Kaya, this gentleman...
Coco!
She's enjoying the weather.
The weather.
Yeah, Kaya,
that's
this
nice.
gentleman gave me this.
She's read like...
I've seen.
18 books this year
she's been on it. We're going to go back, buy more stuff, probably. Unfortunately. Well, fortunately. I don't know what I'm doing.
I mean, like I said, I don't know Motu, but I would have bought it at that price.
I mean, the man, and I gave him the promotion. I mean, he was like, get this out of my booth.
He's like,
I'm done.
Brian's like, oh, what do you want for those Joes? And he's like, well,
we about to go find out. This is the press pass artist, Billy. Go get with cookies.
This is guy Gilchrist.
Oh, this guy Gilchrist. Oh, yes. My bad. Apologies. Oh, that's cool. There you go. Ray, Stitch.
Everything's even cute.
Winnie the Pooh is cool. Look at the pops with the on the side. That's neat. That's neat. Swedish chef. This is Billy, who made the badge. My apologies. My apologies. Oh, there it is. Yeah. I don't think I can film it, but in the podcast room right now, Melissa Joan Hart is here recording a live session of her podcast with Ashley Eckstein. And that room right there. I don't think we're allowed to go in, but that's just for VIPs, and that's cool. And there is Cool Zoo right there once again.
Cute.
Turtles. Mario Kart.
All the turtles.
Shredder. Scooby. Should hit up Jason. If you want commissions, hit up Jason. It's your Jason Turner Music and Art. Is it just one long word on Instagram?
Yes.
No underscores? Yeah.
Underscores.
Dude, Jason Turner Music and Art.
Nothing complicated.
Commissions. You can get that. Or that. Or his comic.
Get it all.
Get it all. Goku style.
Yes.
David, you buying more art? Is he already buying more?
I hope so.
I hope so, yeah. It's got all some stuff. I like that last one.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I think, David, you own quite a few of Jim's pages now.
Are you the guys in the room with him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. I think the girls are, this is their first pass through. Josh is here. Josh is getting hugs. That's what's popping. There's the ATS. No, I see Mike. I see Mike. Mike is asking how much for this. How much for that? Mike! Mike! Kaka! He's in the zone. Kaka! Are you asking her how much to take it home? Yeah, all in. Yeah. I figured. Huh? Oh, it's gonna be him. Can I ride it like a horsey? Can I ride it like like that?
It's your prerogative.
Hey, well, I mean, I hear you. It really is very cool. It really is. I don't think you can ride it or anything, but it's very neat. There's some Hasbro stuff. I don't know if you saw those. There is also this stuff. It's there for you. Creepy doll. That's what they're excited about. Dancing. But he doesn't get a creepy doll anymore. We ended that. That was the end of the story.
Yeah. Plus that was
What happened? We're not going to break our rules. That's true. That's true. He-Man. They're cool with the moss on the walkers and the camo. Look at all of the raiders and droids. I like the paint on some of that stuff. That's neat.
I have lots of different Marvel, Star Wars, Pokemon.
$1.
They're really cool. $10 a piece.
Good job. It looks like Jabba also had Nashville hot chicken and coming out both ends. You too?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
From that one bite.
Yeah. We found Mike right here by the corsets. And the kilts. Is that what we're hearing? No kilts, just corsets.
I am the kilt guy. By that I mean I wear a kilt.
You wear the kilt, but make the corsets. Corsets sell. Yes. Seth, corsets.
Did he make them in my
It looks like there's drama. There's always drama. Get me a sign. Oh. Ashley Eckstein. This is the Bits and Buttons booth. I didn't show you at all, but I will, even though I know you'll see it in everybody's. I think they are all Star Wars stuff. So they got a bunch of things to get signed. Emperor, Anthony Daniels. You see the guests that are all here. That's cool. That's cool. Lots of pops. None of that's for me. Let's see what's over here. 3 3/4. A whole lot of 3 3/4. The Cantina. Jabba. Coloring books. Grievous. Is that new Grievous? Yeah. There's almost 100% none of this going to be for me. But it is cool to see. There's so many graded figures in this show. It's amazing. I thought I lost Natalie and Kaya, but they're looking at the art.
Huh?
I thought I lost her. They're looking at the art. That's cute.
Yeah, we had a booth mate who had collected so much art that he had rooms that were literally, actually the ceilings were also full.
We're close to that, I believe. We've got a lot.
Yeah.
We have a lot.
It's what we do. It's art. We love art.
See, Brittany's fine with that.
That's what Josh wants.
I'm not. So like we've started.
There it is, right
we
there.
still buy more prints, but we have binders.
True with the bobblehead. It's me. Yes.
She's excited about that.
That's wonderful.
You can submit at CAS here. I don't think they have any cases for sale. I wish they had some like these. I wish I could get loose cases like that for my loose Knickerbocker Lord of the Rings. I don't know if they sell that. I think you have to get it graded. I don't know. I found something. Does that make you happy? Look, they have all the stack. They have the stack at Sailor Jupiter, and you have all those over there. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I have the figure art minis.
Yeah. I don't believe this booth was set up when I was here before. Lots of different things. Kai found the only stickers in the whole show. We have dragons. Say $30. Oh, got a test roll. Kai, you can test roll. The dragons. What's that? What is that? It's like big wings. I don't know what that is. Is it just the holders? The dragons breathing fire.
Yawning portal.
It is a yawning portal. That's cool. That's neat.
What?
Can we recreate that this Halloween? Me and
What is
you?
that? Happy Tatooine?
Yeah. I think we can recreate that.
I'm sure we could.
I don't think
I'm almost as big as Jabba the Hutt.
Just ride out with Cloud out. I haven't seen these cutouts. I think David wants the turtles.
Really? I was thinking he'd want the Joes.
David?
Kaya wants the
Magnets.
I do not. I do not.
Who, Merman?
That's who she wants above her bed at night while she sleeps. I did not say that.
Oh. Well, there's Palpatine right there. We could get it signed by him while we're here. No?
What I meant is that...
No. What's happening over there?
Nothing.
Are y'all going to fight over it?
No, because I'm not a fighter, I'm a friend. So.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh, do you have another one? Is this your only one?
That's my only one of that one. I can order more.
Oh, I'm not a fighter, I'm a friend. It's cool.
And we'll throw in one of the 250 ones, so you'll both have a lightsaber to battle with.
I don't know what's happening.
Nope, I'm not a fighter. Do you have information? We can order it. I can order it as well.
He wants you to buy from him. You don't want to order him. He wants you to purchase
if you
it.
want to get this one now, then go order it off our website.
I'm Alicia. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm Natalie. Hi. Hi. Oh, she's wearing a Powerpuff Girl shirt too.
And a backpack. Showing a honey.
Well, then at least for that, grab a mystery pin.
I don't know.
Mystery pin. Freebie pin. The one that gives you on freebie mystery pins if you have your
Yeah. What's happening?
I'll open it. All right.
Hold on. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he wants the picture. Yeah, there it is. There it is. The might of Sailor Moon. Yes. No, you're good. You're good.
Don't you have to do the Sailor Moon part? The Sailor
Well,
Moon?
we can't really do it while we're holding it.
Well, we get another lightsaber too, he said, right? Yeah, we get to pick one out that you get to have. So he said a 250 one you can pick out. And then you can, what do you got to do when you both have a lightsaber? What do you got to do with it, Seth? Let us touch tips!
Oh, you gotta touch tips!
Look, you can pick one out and then you can touch tips.
Ooh, look at that thing.
You just never know what's going to happen. Ever. It's just never regular.
Look at him. Look at him. He's looking to steal it. He's looking to steal it.
Who? Who? No, sir!
No. See what the price is on that one?
No. You'll get nothing and like it. Put the card away at least. Let him have lightsaber, just not the Amex. No! No!
Look at him. He wants to steal it.
No, he's got a buddy.
Natalie, watch your back. Jawa's coming to get your lightsaber.
Oh my.
You want to touch it? Houdini!
Oh yeah, you gonna touch it.
Oh.
Got it, Tip. Tipping it.
Yeah, well, technically it's on her purchase, but she should.
No, it's fine. It's included. It's on Big Dub. So I don't know what's happening. Just gave him a card.
Natalie wanted that lightsaber. Brian pulled out that metal card.
That was it.
That's it. It's done.
I mean, there's one that doesn't have a limit. You just pull it out and give it to her, and say, "Here you go. It's what she wants, or what she's all the way out here doing this nonsense with us. She can have it."
We're having Inception.
Ooh, yes. Touching tips.
Touching tips.
Woo. Seth, christen it for them.
Oh.
You gotta pronounce separate, and he'll pronounce it for you.
Let us touch tips.
Yay!
I don't know what the hell just happened.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited because she's the nicest person ever.
That and he wouldn't.
The Mike knows what I'm
The whole thing, the way I was out of the situation.
Just let it ride. So, you're going to see that on a bunch of channels, I think, but...
Or no explanation.
Was that the right choice? Here we go. We're on our way to eat lunch. I don't remember what the last thing I showed you is, but right there is the Nashville party wagon.
Oh.
There's a tractor with women drinking and, like, waving their hands in the air like they just don't care.
Oh, and the upstage
David.
party bus.
Oh, that is what's popping. It is.
Hot chicken. What happened to hot chicken?
We're going to get hot chicken. There were 60 people in line out into the street. Did you see it? Out into the street.
We didn't even make it over there.
With nowhere to park. And I don't think you could sit inside and eat. I think you had to take it with you.
Like, hold it.
It was like they had the inside just blocked off and closed. Maybe still left over from COVID.
This place has
So we're
4.5
at
stars.
Las Palmas. And Coco said she's going to have a drink.
Yeah, I am.
Oh. Seth, are you going to get guacamole?
In the belly.
Karina, why are you not going to be doing it?
Anal leakage.
Yeah, seepage.
Hey, everybody say hot pants. Hot pants. Oh, it's a video. Well, we're here at, the backside of Totally Rad Toy House in Nashville. I don't remember what the last thing I showed you. We ate lunch. Sat in traffic for a very long time. Will you get my badge out of there? Thank you. And now we'll go to Totally Rad, see what they got. Never been, I think I actually have been here many years ago in a hot video. And then we'll go back and then see what else. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. This is the way. Lay in it. Look at that. Right away, Josh is going in. You need that. They're great.
They have 3 of them here.
They're great.
I think
And they're cheap. Yeah. I mean, they're good. Karina, you look happy. It's over here. Yoga sterols? No? Oh, look, Josh, we're Marvel Legends. Your favorite. Is that Vince McMahon? Kevin Nash. Let's see. We've got, that one looks good. That's what, only $99, Mike. Mike's been army building those. $99.
black, red, and yellow right now. Do you like all of them?
Yeah, they're great. They're great.
Because
They're
I would
really
need
nice.
what? The pink, blue, green,
White.
and white.
Drakon.
Oh god, I like that.
Drakon's just releasing right now.
That's a lot.
Yeah, spank it. David found the new Eternia He-Man and Skip Barbarian Skeletor. I have those on pre-order from Big Bad. That price actually may be cheaper than Big Bad. There's Figma Delta. Remember that on? What's that loose thing? I don't know what that is. Oh, McFarlane Ice King. Huh. Yeah, you like it?
So what do you think? Should he get into the Power Rangers?
Yeah, those are great, man.
For the price point? I mean, I'm about to buy them.
They're great. They're really good. I like them. He should do it, shouldn't he? Yes. And don't you save 15% off with the badge?
Here?
I think that's why we're here. I think that's what Seth said. Yeah, I believe so. Ask Seth. Caw-caw!
I don't know that. I'll probably buy to see this.
Yes, Trap Jaw. I do want another one of those. Stinkor.
Did you see they had a complete
Myra.
a complete Centurion in the case?
Like an old one? Old
Yeah,
school one?
yeah.
Nice. Centurion. Groon.
You got Grayskull up there. You got Snake Mountain.
You like to punish yourself with the Snake Mountain, don't you?
Oh, hey, who wouldn't?
Oh, my goodness.
Fill a bag with Legos. Get a mother hot.
Motu, Hordak Mondo. Oh, that's exclusive too. That's cool. Yeah, I think that's on my pile of loot. The Arctic Storm Shadow. Big Voltron, She-Hulk. Some Build-A-Figures. Some Pantalones. Oh, what is that? Anime case? Oh, there's a Marvel Legends.
It's a Nezuko, but it's actually a cloth outfit, and she's got like real hair.
It's like a doll.
$200. Wow. Nendoroids. That thing, Tyrannosaur. I don't know what that is either. All right. Well, we've seen lots of toys already in this video, so I don't know that there's anything else I'll show you here. But maybe I see Vitruvian hacks. That could mean there's a Mythic Legions back there. It's possible. What about this, David? Not that? No? No? They have horses. Oh, they have these Ghostbusters. Dramatic collector. Dino kitties. Thanks to David. Totally rad. I got Barbarian He-Man. The newest one. And can't get it out. Stuck on my package. Stuck on the package.
Oh.
Whatever. That one's Barbarian He-Man, or maybe that one's called Mighty He-Man. Barbarian Skeletor. These are new Eternias, which I think are like new reimagining of figures. That one looks really cool. Thank you, David. He gave me a prize. Time to go back to the hotel because it's rough.
Intestinal distress.
It's rough. I'm making sure we're gonna have room. Do you think we're gonna have room, David?
I think so.
Natalie says yes, yes, yes. Also, we got back. We went up to our room. Got these tested out to make sure, because if I need to send them home with like Kent or Greg or somebody. Oh, because the boxes don't have to come back that we had in there originally, Natalie, because I'm giving that stuff away or giving it to Kent.
Right.
But we are going to pick stuff back up from Kent. But it shouldn't be that big. We packed up, come to the elevator. By us walks a silver-haired gentleman with a guest badge on the guest floor.
Yes.
Who passed gas.
He did.
I got doorknob on him. And I am at least 75% sure that I currently have a doorknob on Emperor Palpatine. Is that disputable? It's not. It is disputable, but it ain't clearly disputable. Yeah. I think I have doorknob on the Emperor. Sith lightning me. All right, we're out here. There's a stage there. That's the pool. That's where the armpit situation was earlier. Got a Alani cherry slush. David and I are here. I think Josh and Karina are somewhere in there. It's gonna be lobby swap, but that's still like an hour away. I actually think the show floor may still be open for the VIPs for another 10 minutes. We're just camped out here because it's delightful outside. We want to have a seat tonight to hang out for people to come say hello, whatever. Because I know like Foxy's here tonight, or Ren is here, or Andrew Bogish is here. A lot of folks are here. So if you guys want to come say hello, that's where, well, doesn't do you any good because you're watching this a week later. But that's where we are, hanging out. And hopefully we'll keep this seat the whole night with people coming and going. It's whatever else happens. Cheers.
Looking for.
What do you think he's going to play?
We are Miles in the Drive.
Oh, yeah. Let it ride. I don't know what song it is. I don't want to get copyrighted. Do you think I'm going to get copyrighted?
Ask if we can make a request for Oh Darling.
You think that's what he's about to play here now?
And it doesn't sound like it.
That's true. Where's everybody at? Boom, ba ba boom, ba ba boom, ba ba boom. Now rub it, rub it, rub it, rub it. You go, you go. No.
Get copyrighted.
What?
Vodka.
Who that is? Touch it! So we're still out here by the band. The lobby swap in there has started. And there are a lot of people swapping it. Watch the guys' channels. I'm sure they'll show you that. What's happening? What? What? All right. I've come inside to show you this madness. So it really has taken over the whole lobby. Just like Toylanta. Where you see the lobby swap at Toylanta. And people can bring their stuff. I gotta make sure there's nothing I need, you know. Don't need any of that. Maybe there'll be Mythic Legion somewhere. Or some more Master Universe classics. Walking Dead. Star Wars. There's a Saber. There's going to be Star Wars everywhere. David bought a whole bunch of Halo figures, which I do not know how we're going to fit in the car. We did get all the Motu stuff I bought in the car. Cobra Commander. Oh, those Robin Hood figures are cool. Lounge Fly. Is that just a mystery sack of stuff? Yep. I mean, people fully have tables now. That's a little bit different. I hear Seth. Yes. Everybody looks when a caca. That's the rule of caca. I don't know if you can hear us, if you can hear anybody behind Yoda ears. Nothing I need there. Nothing I need there. I'm gonna try to get over to the caca. Man, this is chaos. I didn't know they'd let people have tables, like full tables. Star Wars, Millennium Falcon, and the room exchange. Wow, that just looks like a vendor table. The vendor or the room exchange is pretty popping. Here's what? Oh, Dawn Sewer Squirter box. Oh, we got a graded zapper. That's actually pretty doggone cool.
That's his name, dude. Somebody recorded.
That's cool.
I said, "Well, can I keep my nickname?"
Wow. That is actually very cool. That's probably not a thing that I would purchase, but I like that. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what we can get to. Let's get to the cacos. Trying to get to the cacos.
Hot toys?
No, sir.
Okay.
Are any of those mine and then yours and then mine and then yours back and forth, back and forth? They've all passed to life?
No, they're all still in the collection.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to buy that for $2,000, Seth? Yay! Let's just pop it. You see there's a graded Nintendo Zapper gun over there? That's cool. The Nintendo Zapper gun, there's a graded one sealed over there.
You see the
That's
Imperial
right
Shuttle?
there. I don't know. It's right there. It's very cool. Like, I'm tempted by that. I don't know how much it is. Scared to ask. Is that your Technodrome, Seth? Huh? That's your Technodrome?
No, that's Dominic's.
I can have it? Man, just whipping out. Just got his own, like, lobby swap.
That's Timothy's on.
Is he going for the Technodrome?
He wrote all the Grand Admiral.
Oh, no, I know who he is. Did he,
I was more or less telling the people's.
Oh.
The people's.
See, this is the age difference. He wrote the Heir to the Empire book. Sorry, he wrote the Heir to the Empire book. 15 years difference when I was reading him.
He's still carrying a pager on his head.
Yeah, hit him on his hip. Yo, son. You know what I mean. This is, the fact that they let people set up tables makes this madness.
Yeah.
Because you can't navigate at all.
It's insane.
What's over here? Oh, I'm touching it. Oh. That stuff, I can't even get over there. There's a 0-0 snake. I'm sorry. A B-wing. Stuff. Come over here. This is very difficult to know where I've been. Bunch of old Marvel stuff. Death Trooper, Batmobile. A lot of Joe stuff there. I see Snake Mountain. I'm looking for something. I'd like to buy something. Maybe, but I gotta find something. Oh, that helmet looks cool. Weathered. 0-0 Snake Eyes. I know this has got to sound like complete and utter madness to you all, so I apologize, but hopefully you're interested in just seeing it. I like these at the toy cons where you get these lobby swaps, where it just becomes craziness. I gotta try to snake my way around. Somebody's selling pizza. That's probably a good decision. Just endless Star Wars. Endless Star Wars. Look at all that. I tell you what, if you are a Star Wars person, this is the show to be at for you. It's just popping. Some Cobra Troopers. Arcade thing. Alright, I think I've been. There's Ahsoka. Just gotta get over here to this corner. I think I'll have been there.
Hey there, guy.
What's up, man? Hi. Let me have that Technodrome. I can have it.
Sometimes.
$7. Yep. Droids. Nothing there I need, I don't think. I mean, this is just walking and... That's cool. What is over here? I don't even know what that is. There's a fireplace with figures. All right, I'm working my way back to the boys. I'm genuinely curious. There's a lot of really cool stuff in there. But yeah, I'm not a big Star Wars guy, and still most of that's Star Wars, so it's not speaking to me, but it's speaking to a lot of folks in there. That Zapper though, $500. I don't know if that's a good price or not, but an individually packaged Zapper can't be something that's out there very often. So it tempts me, but I got to be disciplined. Well, everybody has left Dub, and now Dub has to babysit the table by himself. Nobody wants to hang out with Dub.
I bought them.
Yeah!
Documented.
But I just looked for them and I couldn't find them. And now they're yours.
They're mine.
You're back in.
Frodo had the invisible cloak and he pulled it up and then they
Is that the guy that's walking around barefoot? Is that Frodo?
I have no idea. Yes. Yeah. He unveiled them under his cloak, but I bought them.
Go ball! All right. Well, that's happening. I'm going back in. Going back in. Seeing what's in. Josh found Mythic Legions. I didn't find them. Going back in. How much is this, sir? How much for the table? $5. $5. Winner! Where's Mikey? Still outside?
I don't know where anybody is. I'm sitting here by myself.
I was too. It's documented on film. I was by myself. Everybody's having a party without us. Give me a touch on the bottom. Woo!
And once
This is yours?
You paid $3,000. Once it gets it graded,
$20,000. What makes that so rare?
It was only ever released in Turkey, and it's one of the rarest knockoff figures in all of
Oh, it's a KO and only released in Turkey.
Only released in Turkey.
So when you saw it, you just pounced immediately?
Yeah.
Are you going to get it graded?
Yeah, I am.
And then are you going to sell it and buy a vehicle? Or are you going to tuck it in your G-string? Oh, hey! I was trying to trade.
Yeah, those are clean.
Yeah, you got to make that happen, dude.
Man.
I've wanted those forever.
A pair with no box, the cheapest pair for a beater is $1,000. I just bought a guy out. Did you? That's crazy.
What'd you buy? Was it good?
I hope. Do you have him with you? I don't. I'm in Miami.
You get it from Seth Easy, though.
Well, no, I just didn't know if he
Yeah, trade.
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 I trust you. I thought you had him.
Don't you want the Thanos? He's like, what? I'm carrying around a $20,000 figure. What do I want Thanos for? Oh.
We're having a conversation.
What do you think he bought? Lighter Reds. Got some action. Is that 2-up? Huh? Is that 2-up?
That's full strength. It's like the Ultimate Warrior I got in toy later.
Yes.
Dude, the voice box, this figure is
Let it ride.
immaculate.
Pull it.
Dude, you can hear it.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Let me tell you something, Dub.
Let me ask you again.
Hey.
Let's scale 1 to 10. How much do you like this bag?
A 2?
Can you say 10 for me?
10?
Thank you.
How much do you think it's worth?
Hey.
The bag?
Give me a 10! A 10! A 10! Billy Bob's gonna throw up. I don't know what I've shown you. Dominic bought a Technodrome. I tried to buy it from him. He wouldn't let me. Then he bought a whole bunch of stuff for bits and bytes. It's crazy in here. There's a very few things I would buy, like I've said, but it's crazy. There is some really neat stuff to see. Really neat stuff. Highly recommend. Even if you're not a Star Wars guy, just to come see it. There's a fair amount of G.I. Joe in here, actually. Vintage. Is that an original Star? I don't know. All right, I gotta go find the ladies. Deb and I are back here.
Early one because of the seal on the back.
You can see
I
the
think he
seal.
said it's an early one because of the seal on the back. The newer one's like seal the other way or something. I don't know.
Let me see it. It's a Turtle Membership Club. That's amazing.
Would you?
Can we go this way? You're in front of the... What happened? Oh, you're rounding it out. This is why. Throwing doves in the
This video doesn't make any sense. We're having dinner. Seth's over there having some dinner. That's what's poppin'! So we're gonna eat, the four of us. There's people everywhere. And then I know what David and I are gonna go do. We're about to start walking laps and looking at these room swaps. I know that's what he's ready for. He's ready. He's ready, even though there is no room in our vehicle. None. Hot chicken. I don't have my chicken sandwich yet, but I've been dispatched to find Josh because he's lost. Caw-caw! No? Caw-caw! Ah! I think I heard a caw. Let me see. What are we doing? Oh. Well, I've just done my mission. I was just sent on a wellness check. Exclusively a wellness check. That was it.
I'm learning way too much information.
All is well?
Oh.
I've achieved my goal. I can eat my chicken sandwich now.
Is chicken sandwich in
They were
there?
telling me, I can't even tell you because you're recording the video. They were telling me so much stuff. That was crazy.
Did you get it put in?
Yeah, absolutely. I put the thing on my head and did the thing.
Yep, chicken sandwich.
Absolutely.
I heard the cheesecake wasn't as good as your wife's.
No cheesecake's better than my wife's.
Woo!
I think my shirt's pretty sick.
We've reached this point of the evening.
It's pretty cool. Happy that, dude.
Yes, room sale time. Isn't that right, Cody? Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Yes.
20% extra.
Yes, room sale on it.
To buy anything.
Brooklyn's going in hard, I can see. She's going to go in hard. No?
No.
No. There's this live stream that I am positive Josh will have deleted before y'all ever get to watch this episode of Double Life. But if not,
Well, how many
quite
weeks
a thing.
is this out? Like 2?
Just a week. This will be next Sunday.
Positive, it could be. It's still on the channel.
Yeah, let it ride.
Wow.
Do it.
Just keep looking at it. No, keep showing them to you one at a time. Okay.
Oh. Do it. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Where did I get that shirt? I got it on Instagram.
They're bendies as well. These were released with Walgreens about 4 years ago.
Josh is live on his channel right now. We're talking about YouTube stuff.
Oh, okay.
Josh is live right now. What is this?
Yeah, it's like
What am I looking at here?
Oh, Savage?
Oh.
Should we buy this for $180? Never mind. Sorry, Seth.
Yeah.
I thought it was $17.99.
Poor Seth.
Sorry, Seth.
That was documented too. Seth, we're live on Josh's channel and Dub Life. I have a challenge for you.
Oh, here we go. No, my name's not Steve. I'm good.
Oh.
And that's a 30
Poopy.
sock. There's a 30 sock on top of that.
No. I know. I know.
That's a hog. That's
Yes,
a Harry
yes,
Potter song.
yes.
It says Privet Drive.
It's open. Room. Yeah, no. Good, Josh. Just go in. Just go in with the live stream. Go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, go.
Here. Just go.
Hi, Josh. A big fan of your hunts. Well, James, this is the wrong live stream for you.
There's absolutely. Yeah, there's action figures for sale. I saw it with the camera.
Is there action figures for sale on here? Okay, bring it. Are we can open? Okay. No, I mean, it was kind of like right there, but yeah.
Way to fuck it up. Way to fuck it up.
All right, no problem.
No worries.
You gotta go through the tote. Do it.
Oh, there's some Lego back there. Some little brickheads.
Touch them on as well.
If you guys want
I don't think there were actually action figures for sale in there. Like he was like, go through our luggage and see if there's anything you want. I mean, it's all packed up. Meanwhile, Josh just opened a man's suitcase. No. Find out if there's action figures for sale.
Okay.
It's dark in there. Nope, we're good.
Listen, guys, I feel
You gotta do it. Ask if there's action figures for sale. He knows there are. Yeah, are there action figures for sale in there? Find out. Yeah, you just have to ask.
The last one I opened.
Yeah, just do it. Do it. Pardon me.
I just walked in. I was like, I bought some different things.
Do it. Yeah. Ask. Go.
Is there action for? Wait, what is that?
Action figures for sale.
Action figures for sale in here?
All right, girls, go quick.
He said no. Why is the door open then?
It's like trick or treat. The door's open. You can go in. He said, "I don't know."
He's heading. You're going saying. What do you say when you open the person's door?
Are there action figures for sale?
It's the Maverick.
1 out of 3.
Oh no. Oh, we gotta find more action figures for sale.
Hey, come aboard the YouTube train.
That's it. That's where we are.
I'm the caboose.
Yes.
Is Cody recording?
Huh?
Oh, you're recording? That sounds like there's a fight.
There has to be action figures. There has to be action.
Oh.
Is there action figures for sale in here?
Oh, did she just say fuck you in the ass?
Is there action figures for sale?
Double join.
Oh, it's a double action figures for sale. Oh. Oh, action figures for sale?
Isn't this what you collect? That stuff? That tiger thing?
Yes, some of that, yes. Ooh.
What's going on, man?
Get to digging.
Oh, yeah, squeezing it.
Get to digging.
This is gotta be one of the more bizarre.
Very generous.
This is very reminiscent, David, of the time you and I and Adonis did this and found somebody trade half of a Waffle for action figures many years ago at Toy Atlanta. In fact, that's the first night David and I met, whenever that was, a long time ago. That's what it feels like. Good times.
Oh, it's a Trucker Nick, Joe Joseph, Adam Mark's poker table sale. Oh my God.
What's the buy-in?
There's poker.
Out the way.
There's live poker.
Live poker?
Going in there.
Let's get it.
There's action figures and you can buy them. Do it, Mike. Do it, Mike. Oh, spanking it. Everybody wears Depends. Oh, this got a mystery sacks. Yeah, sacks.
These are the lounge flight scalpers.
Geeks ready. What is it? Is it soft? Is it 10 back?
New York last week.
Soft head?
Flew back home and then I drove my pickup.
That's good. Yeah,
$400.
Make it happen.
Ooh, I want that.
There was the graded that. Did you see the graded one?
It was only $1,500.
Did you purchase it? I mean, it's just, this is craziness. What is all that?
Corey Wilson. Corey Wilson.
Oh, my. Oh, boy. Well, you know, you're going to touch it, you know?
This is dip.
Did you enjoy that room, Josh?
No, not after I found out he was there.
Mike is trying to take all their money in poker. He's trying to get a buy and just take all the money. If it makes you feel better.
Oh, good.
Maybe he's like, how much to get the plus?
Maybe Michael's split it into me. Hey, say bye to the live stream.
Bye. You're leaving or they're leaving? We still have 2 more floors.
No.
Are you gramming it?
My hands get tired. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, switch hands.
I'm now in charge of Josh's live stream. So those of you in Josh's live stream, here's a Dub Life Inception moment. And this is interesting. I'm like, I mean, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, I think, right? Oh, I just, sorry, showed my package. It's 12:30. It's 12:30. And no, Greg is coming up tomorrow morning, count. And they just got notes. So it's interesting. How you doing, Joshy?
Doing good.
Yeah, Inception. Well, how did we enjoy night 1 of ICCC?
It was great.
I have no idea what those last 5 or 6 clips were. It's funny, though. Touch it.
Rub it.
Previously on AMC's The Walking Dead, it's 7 in the morning. We're awake and showered at 7. I ain't got much energy at the moment. It's a long day. Let me see if this helps. Oh, I saw the light. I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eye. David's running away. I'm a brand new man. That was it. That's all I had left. Somebody had a time. Was that Josh's? Well, doesn't look like anybody's here. I know people are here because they're tagging me with pictures of their bottom. Here. Well, that was us. That's just us. Let's see. It looks like we're the only ones foolish enough to be awake. Can't! Gregory! Somehow Joshua is awake, which seems like a questionable choice. I don't see anybody. Kent? Just want the record to show we're sitting here in an empty lobby at 7. We went to bed 2 hours ago. And you sent us a picture that you're in the NECA Funko section. Diarrhea. How you feeling?
I'm great, man.
Ready to face the day?
I can't wait for the next 20 hours of entertainment that we're about to provide.
I'm looking at the lips. I always think that shirt is lips.
Oh, right here?
That logo, yeah, that upside down, that has like lips.
No matter how you look at it.
Well, Kent and Greg were here, and now they're at the NECA Funko section.
Did they go to Target?
I think Walmart.
Walmart is far. It's like 25 minutes away from Walmart.
Oh, no. Guys, there's no one here. We woke up for you. Oh, no. Touch yourself. Feel it. I'm talking to you, Josh. Feel it. Oh. Looks like my delirious brain didn't realize that they mail people their badges. So Kent could have posted a picture of his badge at 6 a.m. and still been 4 hours away. Because ain't nobody here. But fortunately, Stay Foxy is here. And David and Josh and I are about to cram in the back of a sedan. And that's how we're going to be driving back home from here with all the action figures that we've purchased. Oh, yeah, we get to have Josh squeezing the sack together, Josh. That's my favorite, Josh, right there.
Reminds me of the picture we took after the fire sale.
It's similar,
When we had about 3 hours of sleep through the whole weekend.
I don't know that we did sleep. Cody asked how we slept. I'm not sure that there was sleep.
Not very much. I went through 2 cases of those Happy Dads last night.
Oh, boy. Well,
I mean, you guys helped.
Yes,
but
touch it.
What is happening?
No, it's not even a restaurant.
Are we going to the Tennessee Titans Stadium? Is that what's happening? I mean, we are a long way away. Look at this house and that sausage. Well, here we are. The Donut Distillery. All safety. Home of the whiskey glazed donut, which Joshua does not need. Josh, no whiskey glazed donut. I mean, it's the club. We entered the club. Oh, boy. There's a lot going on here. Boston cream, dreamsicle. Huh. All right.
I'm getting there.
Josh, did you order that special thing?
Nope.
Look, raspberry lemon drop shop makes you want to drop it like it's hot. He's like, yeah, that's what it actually does say. Order that.
Water.
Yeah.
It's paired like wine and cheese.
Wine and cheese.
No, it's like, you know, we have
like pairing.
pairing with a donut.
Y'all are starting the morning off strong. Well, her shirt says I'm in the whiskey business, I believe. Did you order that? I've got the froth. The froth. I've got the froth. Does that fit? Do you think that's fit? Yeah. Did you get the donuts zero?
Yes, 0 sugar.
I blame this on Kent, ultimately.
The coffee is better with the...
I blame that I'm about to eat donuts on Kent. Because Kent, I woke up because I thought he was here. And he was like deceptive with his Instagram story. And he's like 4 hours away. I'd have slept for 4 more hours. Now we get to eat donuts. So that means it counts as 0 calories, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Josh, give us a twerk. Give us a little twerk. Oh, shaking it.
What? I'm gonna put it in the mouth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I believe in you. I think you just dump the whole thing with the donut in your mouth. I think that's what you do. Donut too. Or you chase it with a donut. Do it. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Go. Yeah, I believe in you. I believe in you.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
And you chase it with a donut.
What did I just put in my mouth?
How did that make you feel?
I don't know what that was.
It's 8:47.
I'm already drinking.
When I ordered it, the lady just started cackling.
Are you serious?
And then walked to the back, and then you didn't hear when she comes. She goes, "Oh, Brian."
Oh my God. I'm gonna ask her.
Yep, find out.
I need to find out.
Yep. Oh, I got tracking lock on you. I got tracking lock.
What's that mean?
The phone is just tracked in on your face.
Beautiful.
We're back into this. Do you think the stop we just made was necessary or unnecessary?
Is it in the video? Like,
No.
No. Oh, it's definitely necessary.
We've returned at 8:30 in the morning. Josh is double-handed.
Double fisting.
Seeing if the boys are in here. Anybody? No? All right. Well, that means we get to go back to the room and relax for a minute, I think is what it means. I do have a safety coming on. All right. We're back down in the floor. This is a room we haven't been in. Has a lot of guests. That's cool. Yeah. How did we never come in this room in the last 2 days? Those are neat right there. We're just speaking with Ron Rudat, which is cool, the original designer of a lot of G.I. Joe. But now, I'm going in here, Dave. I'm going in. We'll see what's happening. What I really am curious about is if there's just been a reset at any of these booths. Any reset. All this stuff you guys have seen yesterday. But I want to see if people have swapped out like the, really expensive graded pieces for maybe some more You know, the general admission pocketbook. Look at that thing. The Hello Wicket phone. Would you purchase that? No. I don't think Charlotte would like it. I do think she would like it. You may not purchase it, but I believe she would like it. If it makes noises, it's the yay! We've been up 3 hours thinking you were here way too early. Yay! Yay! Say rub it.
Rub it. When's the Super 7 market open?
Me?
Weren't those all Super 7?
Like Matty Collector. Like before Super 7 had they're all horseman sculpts, but before, yeah. That was over here. I don't see any big tanks, but there is heat in this room.
Greg's gonna buy
You want to spend $10,000 on a graded piece? You got about 100 choices. There's heat. Oh, you want to ride his pony? Who wants to ride his? I want to ride that. Oh, you can. They weren't letting people get on it before.
Actually, the first ICCC I came to, they had
Is that what your backyard looks like? Kind of. It's cunts on the way. Yes.
It's pretty wicked.
That's the only scale you can go up to is 1-to-1. You're almost there. Yeah. This seems to be the same. There's Ken again. But he had like 4 more big vehicles like that were more expensive than that, and they're all gone.
Wow.
Yeah. That was a good day.
Skippy.
Yep. Ooh, solo winner. So Greg says there is over 1,000 people in line already. So here in 9 minutes, it's going to be crazy.
Cray. So it's going to be A's and A's.
There's also snakes and a kangaroo on the other side of that wall, believe it or not.
That probably explains the band that's out there
Yes.
that's making weird noises that we couldn't figure out why it's making
You can
weird
do the
noises.
Britney Spears dance with the anaconda. $30 though. But you can do the Britney Spears dance with the anaconda, there is value in that. It's for the content, you know? Have you done that on your channel? Has that a thing that happened?
No.
If you think we purchase it for Kent, will he do it shirtless? That's a yes. Now that's the heat. I think that's a complete Wonder Bread He-Man. Seal Moon, I showed you that. I don't think that was here before. I didn't pay attention. That's the heat. I don't believe I've come in this booth. This is the same one that had the He-Man, but there's actually Marvel Legends. I haven't seen a lot of Marvel Legends. Shredder. I guess that's a good price. And that's a great set. I need that Deck Star if I get the Atrocious Build-A-Figure. Green Lantern stuff. I think that's the Matty Collector Thundercats. The same molds as the Super 7 that they're reusing. Or that they were reusing. I think they're caught up now. Saber. Yep. What's poppin'? And OG Geek are having donuts in the lobby. They're coming.
Sounds like a moment.
Are you gonna give them a hug?
Donut hug.
I think I showed this earlier, but there you see the Motu Classics version of the Wonder Bread. I would like these Motu Classics. A named one, but I shall not. I must flee. I must not. Keldor is good. Even though I did just buy a bunch of them. Brown Chocolate House, one of my favorites. Slaughter. It's a bear. Not a graded. Vintage toys. So they're about to open the gates. I think they are just now opening the gates. What's poppin'? And I think it's really cool. So they got the security coming through. They just did a big grand opening. They have all these cosplayers lined up to say hello to people as they come in. All the droids, Mandalorians, and out there at the front, the owner, the showrunner, shaking everybody's hand, welcoming them. That's very cool. I mean, it makes you feel special and important. Let me see if I can go around and get a different angle. So you can see it's like kind of the grand welcoming entrance. Go through security. And from what the boys are telling me, the line goes a very long distance down the side of the building, which is quite a thing. Quite a thing. Good for them. Good for them. So this room, this is where we met Willie earlier, Lego guy. This is a much more filled out room than it was before. You see over here that setup is probably complete now with the Jawa and all that. Very nice. There's a lot going on in this room now that the show is officially open to the general public. So it's very nice. And we got the convention store. I don't think I showed you much of this, but they had like exclusive figures here. They had exclusive lightsabers. That may have all sold out by now. Oh, it looks like the lightsaber's still there, actually. Let's see. Looks like I zoom in there. Yeah, so they got some exclusive lightsabers you could pick up here. And there's all sorts of other things that people pick up. Yeah, so let's see what's over here. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Limited edition figures. So if you come, not
today.
Mint on card, 200 each. Box 175. I think that's actually pretty cool.
What do you got? Do you need
bucks? I think people are probably really into that. Oh, here they are. We have the 3POs that are left. Ian McDermott.
What's your first name?
66. That's very neat. That's very neat. So they did their own exclusives, which I think is a great thing for a show to do. Then over here is a silent auction. Let's see, Kenner, Yak Face sign, Sean Crawford, X-Wing print, large. This is the Emperor Saber. I wonder if that's two-sided. Yeah, so if you get two of them, you can connect them. Have the Darth Maul. So, you know, silent auction thing, that's cool. So that's neat. That's neat. I hadn't shown you this room very good. So I want to make sure I give you really a good feel for if you're just a general admission attendee versus a lot of what you've seen is because we have press passes. Now, if you buy the VIP, you get a lot more even than press does. Obviously, there's things I can't show you. Free food, Nashville hot chicken. Look at those drawers. So, very busy now. It's getting busy. It's going to be hard to film a lot, but I want to show you lots of cool cosplay. Look at that one. I like that one. How awesome this setup is here. I'd be taking, if I was a trooper, I'd be taking a picture with it too.
Tell me about it.
That's awesome. Poor roasted pork. Poor pork. That's cool. These guys are great. Great. Bag check looks like it's going pretty smoothly. I mean, the line may be long, but they're pushing people in fast. So kudos to these folks. They're going fast. The guys that set that up, the display with the dewback, they just let me take a picture with it. Hopefully I use that as a thumbnail because I think it'll look fun. Anyway, I'm going to go try to find where everybody is. I think Andrew's here now with some refreshments. Some Bring Me Back to Life. Oh, Floyd Lawyer. Coming in hot. There's a lot of cool cosplay here. That guy's awesome. I like it. I love seeing cosplay stuff. I'm going to go try to find, I know Geek's back. My girls are having breakfast at the breakfast lounge, Marriott status. But I'm trying to find everybody. Well, you are the man. Let me send you so much I owe you.
Nothing. On the house.
On the house?
Yeah, I drank on y'all last night. So.
Oh, sacking it. Ladies, feast your eyes on these sacks. He's feasting over there. Housekeeping. Housekeeping. Housekeeping.
Housekeeping?
I left my wallet.
Oh.
The girls are getting ready. I was just in the elevator and I went all the way down, came back. So I just had to turn around and come back up, realizing I didn't have any money. I might need money. And the guy that got in the elevator with me, I asked him what floor. He said 7.
There isn't a 7.
It only goes to 4. He said 7. I just looked at him. He just looked at me. He's like, 7, please. It's 10:20. And he's already that drunk. He wants to go to floor 7. And he's just like, what? I didn't bring my key card. I'm like, I don't know what that has to do with this situation. I just pressed 4 and just disregarded it. So I don't know. He may be right back on the elevator with me now. I don't know. Let's see if I can find my friends. Caw-caw! I got a lot of people look, but nobody could call it back. Caw-caw! I don't think that's anybody I'm looking for. Oh, good morning, Vietnam! Caca! And that little boy just keeps looking. I'm just on the hunt. There's Dominic. Caca! Oh, I found Mike. That's a Mike. Caca! You buying or selling? Buying or selling? Buying him out? Send him home happy?
I'll be working, bro.
On the clock.
My nervous dance.
I found Andrew. I have Monster in my pocket to drink Gatorade. So you're getting, who are you getting autographs from?
Ashley, Matt, and James.
And so you've done whatever. How does this work?
So you get a ticket from the ticket booth.
Where he was in line.
And then you go, there's like a VIP or a autograph queuing area.
Yeah.
And then you tell them who you're there for, and then they'll pull you from the queue when they arrive in the room.
So do you get like a time window?
No, it's really, they're kind of at the mercy of
Have you already got the autographs?
I got Ashley, she was there.
Oh, that was fast.
Yeah, she was there, and then Matt and James.
So you buy your thing and then you have to wait until they're ready,
Yeah,
and then they...
There's like a bouncer, and you check with the bouncer. It's like, I've got these signatures. Who can I get into?
So it's
And
not
he's
like come back here at 4 o'clock type
Unfortunately not, but I think it may be.
But you got it done pretty fast.
Yeah, it's not the convention's fault. It's up to the guests whenever they show up.
So you have others to get, but you can't
I
get
got 3 more. I'm waiting on Ian and then the 2
So you go back over there whenever you feel like doing it
Yeah,
to
you
get
just-
back
you
into
just
the
stop-
bouncer
you stop by
area.
the bouncer
Okay, so you
guy.
don't have to just stay in line forever. You can come and go. That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
That's good. A lot more flexibility.
In the meantime, are you buying this signed April O'Neil? Oh. Caca! Caca! Oh, I did.
Feel it.
That's why I was gone.
Squeeze it.
Are we cacawing?
Yeah, he could want a caca, give a caca.
Let us go with it.
You missed me breakdancing
Oh, yeah, he was getting down to get
with a
down.
stormtrooper with a Boba Fett.
Like dancing.
Like I was dancing, like we were getting down.
I'm devastated by this. Is it on Instagram?
No, Kent got it recorded.
It will be on Instagram.
It's a good move.
Did you touch him on his hiney?
No, I was trying to film and I forgot about the hiney because I was just in.
After we were,
I thought you were going to get out some singles.
He's got some mad skills.
yeah,
Oh.
because afterwards I looked at everybody. I was like, "What? You don't think a Jew could get down?"
So you see these guys, 5 idiots talking toys. I will admit I've never listened to them, but I'll try. They have this big long booth. We were talking. Do you think, would you guys come to watch us if we had our own booth at a thing, just getting up to no good?
I think people would come just to watch you rub it, touch it, squeeze it.
Yeah,
I would come just
you'd be on the viewing side.
both sides.
Should we go find a convention that'll let us have a booth and people come and touch it, rub it, squeeze it? Let us know. Let us know in all of our videos because we need to show people all of the comments on all the videos. And not as many of you watch me as watch this big man right
Listen,
here. So
I don't
what's
want any comments that have got to translate that say, "Oh, by the way, thanks for doing 180 squats or whatever."
Yeah, we prefer the comment, even though it can be not true. That says I would pay $100 for a ticket as long as I can see what's popping.
Oh, touch it.
Give us a squat real quick. Get him, Seth. Get him, Seth. Get him, Seth. I'm sorry. Package.
Absolutely.
Best of the multi.
So we gotta hit it old school. Who's your favorite old school attitude era wrestler?
Ooh.
Seth's being interviewed.
Ooh, that's tough.
Because he's a wrestler.
That's a toss up between Stone
Touch
Cold
him on
and
his
The Rock.
bottom.
I heard Stone Cold.
That's a hard one.
That is a hard
It's gonna be a good game. That's a good game.
It's a for a nonprofit.
That's alligator Loki.
Loki.
Alligator Loki.
Alligator Loki. Anybody want to hold him?
No, anybody? You want to hold him, sir? No, he said no. Can't pull out an alligator Loki.
10 seconds.
Give us a little clip. Touch it. Can't. There's a kangaroo.
It's kitten kangaroo.
Huh. Look at these cosplays. Oh. There's some really good cosplay. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I see the blue face. Yeah, that's impressive. Have you ever put in your face blue like that?
No.
Like the Angel of Azeroth?
What?
She's a cosplay belly dancer, it says. Oh, that must be her.
I don't know what the.
Yeah, I think that's her. Cosplay. I don't think any of them were out here during VIP. Was Chuck McSmooth? It's a complicated profession.
Oh, that was the guy that I was dancing with.
Oh, like the hip hop guy?
Yeah, that was the guy I was dancing with.
Did you get that on your footage?
No, Josh and Kent got it on theirs.
Was that what's popping?
Oh, that was what's popping.
Yes, Kent. Yes. I like the blue hair. Yeah, that. Oh, her. That's awesome. That looks like an actual person.
Yeah,
Like, look at her eyes. Look at the. I'm talking the blue hair with the eye. Look at that. That looks like a wizard. See, you said they don't exist, and you only collect people that exist. That exists.
That's not a wizard though.
She's a wicked.
Whatever that is.
The female wizard witch thing. Safety.
Safety.
Are you gonna hold that kangaroo?
Does she have a wand?
No! D&D and Magic that way, video games this way.
Looks like Club Dub. Looks like an episode of Club Dub.
It does. What's over here? Have you been over here, Seth? Weren't you a Magic the Gathering
I used to play Magic.
fiend?
I used to play Magic.
What's this? So let's see. Do you think we can just pop off a game of MTG in here? Oh, you could get board games. Check that. I didn't know that. That's cool. You can come in and play board games. Check them out. And have it. We could. Do they have throw burrito?
We do not have throw.
Last time I played Throw Burrito, Damien, my buddy Damien, it's a board game that you throw burritos at each other. Last time I played it, and we played with Damien, he literally tore his rotator cuff. Playing Throw had to have surgery. He throws hard, though. He's a large gentleman. That's probably good. So see, you can come play. That's cool. That's cool.
Gaming it.
Trying to actually show you like everything there is to do here, since a lot of people have never been here. Along if you just want to run around with us doing really dumb stuff, that none of that's on the calendar, but it just happens. But there's lots of stuff on the schedule if you'd like to do it, including give Greg Cook a hug, which is the greatest hug. Yes. Oh, that makes me happy. That's a big Chewbacca.
That's a massive package.
It's very busy. I mean, we're just trying to get to my room. It's very busy. So, safety. Housekeeping.
Room service.
Are you naked?
Mom's in the shower.
Oh, well, she is naked then. Uh-oh, coming in hot.
Mythic.
We've got some things for Kent.
Legion.
We got some things for Kent. Are you excited for this?
Oh, my apologies. Come on.
Oh, Kent getting in punishment. Getting in punishment.
Yeah, but I'm in trouble.
So
you are way cooler than these figures.
That's from David.
Thank you.
And that's from David.
Knight.
And that's from David.
Templar.
And I got this for you.
Magic box.
Of like custom vampires.
What?
And this is a prize from me.
Prizing it.
Yay! Say rub it.
All the barons. Rub the baron. Rub the baron. Feel the baron.
Look at Greg. Look at Greg.
Uh-oh.
Are you going in on the legions hard? You're tempted. You're tempted. I saw he tempted you with the devil's candy. Yeah. Kaya, a professional wrestler gave me something that I think you would like. Do you think that's a truth or untruth?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't lie to you.
Okay, sure.
Dunkaroos.
I've never had. What is this?
It's the shock that it came from.
That's little like graham cookie cracker things you dip in some chocolate like a handy. Yes. Do you think a professional wrestler gave me that? She said she was a professional wrestler.
Witness.
Yeah.
Witness.
Okay.
Do you want anybody want a Monster or a Gatorade or a bottle of water? Okay. Oh, he moved out of the way for the booty smack.
Saved it.
Is it exciting right there? And there should be some chocolate to dip it in.
I'm trying to.
Got our first Templar. Look at that. We'll probably get
Oh.
Are you really having a good time in there?
Letting it ride.
That's what's popping.
Oh, there's round 2. Hey, gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep. Hey, staying hydrated is important.
It is.
Yeah, we found David. We're gonna go. Is it Big Lebowski? Yes. We're gonna go. These. I mean, I don't know what this is the line for, but it's. I mean, there's another one over. There's lines everywhere. We're gonna go get the legions that Kent has for David and I and Ricky out of Greg's truck. Not that matters, but that's what we're doing. Well, here's all this. Look at that doggy. Oh, the doggy is like a do-bag, David. It had a little sand trooper on it. That's wonderful. Guys, the show's been up for 2 hours. And this line, oh my goodness, Greg. That line goes forever. I feel bad for those folks. I feel bad. Hopefully some of you that are there were our subscribers. You come to our live show and you want to give away, because that's a very long line. So if you're coming to ICCC, I would just recommend buying the VIP so you're already here. But if you buy the general admission, man, I think you had to get here pretty doggone early in the morning to not be waiting in this line because it's long. So popular show, a lot of good stuff. A lot of good guests, so I imagine that's why. Hopefully everybody gets their signature. Wow, it's still going. This is quite a line. Quite a line. I thought I was done saying it's quite a line. I just realized this thing is wrapping around the hotel. Like, everybody's doing a good job waiting single file. Look, it goes as far as you can see. It just keeps going. Is that the back? No, it's going to wrap around the hotel again over there. Oh my goodness. That may be the back. I think that's the back, finally. Huh? Want crabs too? I guess that's where the snakes and what have you have come from. Hermit Crab Adoption Center. Hermit Crab Adoption Center. We're going to get Mythic Legions, David. Are you excited?
There's your box, sir.
Ooh, my package. What's this box? Extra? Those are for me?
Extra package.
Oh, those are he's taking. Oh. Does Ricky have a package? Are these the 2 boxes?
Yeah.
All right, we can make it work, I believe.
So this should be.
Oh, that's mine. That's mine right there, right? No. Ooh, package. Look at him. Mr. Cook busting out the entirely created by you helmet, yeah?
Yes.
3D printed, painted, weathered. How long did it take to print that?
4 days.
4 days. Is this your first run at a show? Oh, baby. That's so good. That's so good. Maybe once Greg tests it all the way out, we can all commission him and we have our own legion of things. And Mike can say, squeeze it?
Squeeze it.
Yay! Is that hemorrhoids? Pico, is that hemorrhoids right there? What's going on there?
What's happening there? Damn. Oh, shit.
It looks like it. Oh, hey! Whoa. Oh, you know. Is anybody getting a turkey wrap in there while there's no one in line for the food?
I'm probably going to get something to eat.
Let's go. Let's do it. Because there's no one in line right now.
Panda Express was the option for me. But
Did you go to Panda?
Yeah, it's right down the street. So
Did you walk? Did you do a pimp
He
walk?
parked in the shuttle, so I grabbed his car.
Did you take off your clothes in the Express?
Is that supposed to?
Yeah.
No wonder they look at me funny.
Oh, just acting like I was filming you and I wasn't even filming. That guy's got a man purse like Josh.
It's a salary satchel.
Salary sack?
Yes.
2 in the B, 1 in the P?
Absolutely.
Josh is devastated. You have to have a salad. You can have bananas, cookies, M&Ms, potato chips. Have a banana. Oh, he's so sad. He's so sad. Oh. The lunch of champions. Greg's got to go away. I'll never forget where you're at. Come on, can't hit it. Don't let the days go by. Touch it now. Woo. I don't remember what the last thing I showed you, but we come back inside. There's Spidey's. There's a Doc Ock. That's cool. That's cool. The girls are they finally join us. Sorry, Cody, sorry. The ladies have finally joined us here 7 hours after we've been awake. And we're gonna see what happens. Andrew, do you want that Doc Ock to take a picture with you pinching your butt cheeks? Yay! We just walked through an extended cloud of flatulence. It was multiple cents in a row. The ladies are doing their probably final pass through to see if there's anything they need in their life. Any patches, t-shirts, magnets, graded action figures, you know. Kaya's on the hunt.
Jedi Mickey.
Who are you talking to? Just myself. Oh, and you, I'm talking to you. Rubbing it, you know what I mean? Yes, sir. If that is the price, built, is it worth whatever the cost to not have to build? That's the diorama like you guys built me. That's that same set.
Oh no, I'd rather build it than pay that price.
Really?
Yes.
You ladies hated it for a week and cried and fussed and said this is the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
And that's like not much more than it costs as it is.
That's not true.
No, like the cost of the item itself to purchase is not that much. It's not that much more.
Oh well, then definitely I would have rather
Had it built?
Yes.
Well, that wasn't an option. I like that one like that. Back in this booth that we were at yesterday, that I honestly was quite surprised they didn't buy something from yesterday. I think that 3D printed Dungeon Master is cool. I think that's cool. A lot of, I mean, I guess I hadn't factored in that people could be 3D printing D&D miniatures. That's probably, I mean, that 175 is a heck of a lot cheaper than buying that thing and building it. And then it's just little cardboard pieces and stuff. And D&D miniatures are expensive. I knew it. Right back to the stickers. Yep. Right back to the only stickers in this convention.
Where are the stickers?
Look at these things. I've never seen either of these as much Sailor Moon stuff as I look for Natalie. I've never seen either
I haven't
of those.
either, but they're very cute and very cool.
Couldn't not do it. So.
Package. What do you want to say in the video? What's your name?
My name's Taylor. I have a TikTok account. It's Hideout Collectibles. Go give me a follow.
Yep. Give him a squeeze it.
Oh, yeah.
Squeeze it! You go.
Woo!
Yeah, touch it. Yeah. Joshua!
I can't do it.
Joshua! He's buying cards.
I can't do it.
I hear the action. I don't remember who. Somebody on my Instagram said they were looking for Dick Tracy, the blank. I think that's a graded one. Atlanta Vintage Toys. You can find them online, I'm sure. They also have 2 Horde Troopers. Knickerbocker. I want those. I need them all. I need them. That lady just said I have a douchebag backpack. Will it work on this? And I truly don't know what that means. You know, you could get tattoos in here. Live on site. Sailor Moon tattoo. Oh, that is definitely somebody getting a tattoo. So right here at ICC, you can get your tattoo made. Yeah, right on site. I believe some people are getting like signatures on themselves and then getting it tattooed right in. That's cool. I mean, if you're into that thing. I saw someone do it at MegaCon. They got Sean Schimmel to sign their Goku tattoo, and then he went and got a tattoo. It was cool.
But didn't he have like a few of the voice actors?
Yes. He had basically made the voice actor poster on his person.
He had a whole bunch of the doctors too.
Yeah, touching it too. Yeah. He is pulling a snake out. That's true. He's pulling a snake out. Is he feeding it? Look at Josh's head. Josh, shake it.
He's pulling a snake, man.
Oh boy.
We're going up to the room to drop off stuff for Cody.
You ready for this?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, Disco Kid. Oh, SDCC turtles. Turtling it. Look at this. This is for me? How sweet. Oh, I guess I'm not Andrew. Yeah. We're out here by the band. That's awesome. Yeah.
Thank you.
That pleases you?
Very much so.
Yes. In the loins?
We're pleased and sweaty right now.
Woo! What are you about to do? Are you going to do it together?
I don't know. Do you want me to go?
She wants to do it by herself. She wants her independence. Kaya, what are you about to do? Don't look at her. Look at me. What are you about to do?
ICC C patch hunt.
Did you have to count your C's?
Yeah.
So there's 8 patches. Do you think you're going to be successful?
I'm going to try.
How much money do you have?
I have over $60.
You are allowed to spend up to $20 that mom will reimburse you for if you have to do it to obtain patches. If they force you to spend $5 to get a patch.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
If she gets all 8 patches, she gets a button. I think.
Buttons.
All right.
A button for each of the patch characters.
Are you gonna play off the sympathy of I'm a child? Do you have a patch, please?
I'm gonna ask them if they have any patches for the patch hunt.
All right, we're letting Kaya go back into that madness by herself. Is this a good choice, yes or no? I'll leave it in the comments. We'll check in with her in a minute. We'll be right here.
Okay.
You should come back here every so often and check in with us.
Every so often?
Yep.
Got it.
Hot pants. Oh, the winners! The heroes of the convention. They are the greatest convention attendee. What are our friends' names? Andy, the greatest. What's your name? The greatest attendees of a convention of all times. Of all times. Yes, thank you. Finger at it. Everybody go follow. NEGA Ranger. Nega Ranger. I don't know whatever you can do, but it was the greatest thing ever. Show me what you got. You lied. Hurry, swift, be swift. Be swift. She's on the quest, yeah. We have a chicken sandwich.
So
Whip it out.
I got this one by winning a game of Planko. Nice.
All right.
I got this one by telling a joke.
Okay. Have you had to spend money yet?
No.
That's good.
And I got this one because the guy was out of the regular one, so he gave me this one. But tomorrow he's gonna have more, he said.
Okay.
Okay, question. What joke did you tell? I told the one on my math homework and it made him laugh.
No,
It made 2 people
the
laugh.
Algebros joke.
Punish yourself.
No, I'm not punishing myself. That was a victory.
Eat your chicken sandwich.
Declare yourself Jerome.
Yes, do it.
I'm the joke master.
No.
Not Jerome.
Seth watches the videos. He knows the deal. Do it. Declare it.
Declare it.
Declare it or no sandwich. What did it go? Yay! Oh. What's happening? What's happening? Yeah. Yeah! Nib high football rules! Yeah! I like it when you wear that G-string! Oh. Wait, he wants you to reach in and take it out, buddy.
Reach
Whip
in
it
and
out.
take it out.
Yeah, pull it. Tug on it. Yes!
It's all right if you say, what did you get? I have to tell you? Yeah, it's okay. All right, I want you to write your name on there. That way, when you see it again, you'll remember it. This is the way you try that.
While he's doing that, he's got an offer right now for $700 if he walks and gets in the pool, pees himself, comes right back out and sits down. Would you do that for $700?
Let me see the money.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay. He knows the money's good. He probably could get more than that.
I come over here so everybody can see you're not breaking your neck.
Oh.
All right. Now, there'd be only one card in existence that has your signature written on it. It's going to keep me from switching this card out using any kind of duplicate card. One card only. Correct? Yep. All right, so if I take your card, I put it down in the center of the deck there, just like that. No funny moves, no fancy shuffles, just a little shake. And your card actually jumps to the top of the deck. Isn't that amazing? Oh, you want proof. You want proof. I'll do it again, though. I'll do it again. What does that say, John? Josh. It's terrible signature. That's okay. We're going to put the Josh card right there. Here's the move. Did you see it? You didn't see it. All right, maybe I should get a little closer. Josh, we're going to do it one more time for you, Josh. Don't take your eyes off the card, even for a moment. All right. There it is. I'm going to let you push it in. Go ahead.
Yeah, push it in, yeah. Yeah.
There we go. Right. Oh, man, Josh. I think I messed up.
It better not be in my pocket.
It's in his mouth, bro.
That's all right, Josh. All right, take the 700. Dude.
Yeah.
And you might be able to stick it in the deck. Probably not
stick it in.
illegal. Now, one thing you never want to do, I'll let you do it, is write your name on there. Just sign it real big on the card.
Oh, no. Oh, safety.
Now, unless you're the artist, it really decreases the value. Are you the artist? No. No? Oh, that's unfortunate for me because now my card is worthless. That's okay. Now, last but certainly not least, you do not want to rip these things. When you rip them, they go from heavily played to damaged, completely worthless. Let's rip it a little bit more. You hang on to that piece for me, right there. We'll take these two, because in my pocket I have something very special.
Hold on to that tight.
I have invisible tape. See it?
Yeah.
No, you don't. It's invisible. I just said invisible tape. That's okay. We take the invisible tape, we stick it on a piece over here. That piece gets stuck to that piece. We stick it on a piece over here. That piece gets stuck onto that piece.
What's happening?
Make sure your piece matches the rest of the card.
What?
Then we have a little bit of a miracle on our hands. Keep it as a souvenir.
Huh.
Thank you.
Package.
Like, how does stuff like that happen?
Sometimes you gotta whip it out in the bedroom.
That's true.
Yeah.
He actually ripped it.
What do you have?
So here's what's happened. So there are 8 patches and
Yeah.
I have 3.
Yeah.
And I went to 4 more booths.
Yeah.
All of them were out for the day.
Okay.
So the only way for me to get them is if I come early tomorrow. Okay?
That's gonna be hard for you since you sleep in. Okay.
Okay. And so that means I am missing one booth where I don't know where the patch is because
So you gotta go try to find that one.
Yes. And I went to this one guy who was selling the patches and I was like, hey, do you have the patch for the patch hunt? He said, no, we're just trading them. He said, here, do you want this patch? I think he felt bad for me. So he gave me an R2-D2 patch.
Do you think you would have given the big fat guy a patch like you did the little girl?
I'm not sure.
Maybe. Do you like the patch?
Yeah.
Do you like it that you walked up on Magic?
Yeah. There's another booth and they're like, sorry, we don't have any. And they even went to the back because they were trying to find one.
Oh, well, have to try again in the morning.
Yeah, I just need to find one more booth.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Declare it a victory.
I think it's been a victory.
No, I agree.
This could be its own video.
Rubbing it, yes. Nidoran is going hard. He's going hard.
This is good
Do you feel like the champion?
I feel like a champion.
Is that why you sold all your Hot Toys yesterday to purchase this? Yeah, hey! I'm inside. I'm actually going back to the room. A little peace and quiet. And if Hold on, with the guy taking doo-doo. Well, maybe I'm going to the room. It makes noises and it doesn't open. There we go, man. So gotta, you know, let it loose. We got our live show here in a few hours. I think it's 4 o'clock, maybe 4:30, and we got 7 is our show. So we've just been hanging out by the pool, with the live music. Thanks again to Nega Ranger, Negaranger, Andy, for bringing us a whole bunch of Chick-fil-A. You are the man, the hero of the day. Thank you. And we're just hanging out, having a good time. We saw some magic. That was cool. I do want to mention, because I'm trying to give you full coverage of the con and be fair. Seems like the autograph situation is pretty challenging, especially for the big name folks. That line I showed you earlier, I think some folks that probably drove up here just for today weren't able to get autographs they want, or they may not be able to, and that stinks. So it is, it's a relatively young show. They're developing. I know when we talked to the guy that runs it on our show with Seth, he mentioned that they had already outgrown this space, and they have. So challenging, and I feel bad for the folks that drove up here and maybe didn't get the autograph or had to spend the entire day waiting to get the autograph. So you have to keep that in mind. You just have to keep that in mind, making a decision. I would think they'll probably address it. So, trying to be fair with the coverage of the show. We're having a great time, but none of us are getting autographs. And I think the VIP folks, they pay a lot of money to get that VIP, but I think they've had a different experience. But there is a challenge, I think, with especially the day pass general admission. If you were only here today and you were trying to get Ian McDermott's autograph and you weren't here early, I think you've probably had a frustrating day, and I feel bad for those folks. And I'm sure everybody here feels bad for those folks. So keep that in mind for next year's show. If you want a big autograph, I'd get the VIP, or make sure you're here very early. But if you're just here to have a good time, that is the ticket. Now, I got poop.
Well, we fast forwarded. There's Sethy. What's popping? Give us a rub it. Give us a rub it.
Rub it. Give him a rub it. Just say rub it.
Rub it! Hey! That was a rub it. Seth and I are going to go make one final pass. Make sure there's nothing we can't live without. There's Mark Hamill right there. Mark Hamill. And these are guys, I think, still waiting for autograph, which makes me feel bad and sad. And also bad and sad for the folks that have got to try to deal with it, because it's not their fault. They're doing the best they can. But one final pass, Seth. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Touch it. What's that?
I said, my word, choke on these balls.
That's what's popping.
Or we can do, my word, you're watching Big Dub now on YouTube. Rub it, squeeze it, touch it, feel it.
Put it in.
R2.
Let's go down here. Let's see. Let's see, Seth. Let's see. Are you going to purchase anything from Hole in the Ground Productions? A Hole in the Ground?
No, that's just cool.
It is cool. It is cool. I agree. This is Seth's situation here. You're not getting them hot toys?
Pass through at the con.
What's those?
What is what?
What are they?
What is what?
What are those right there?
I don't know. You want to do it at the same time?
Yeah. One, two, three. Hot toys!
Okay, there we go.
You didn't join us. Oh!
She has no clue what
You
the
do
hell's
it.
going on.
1, 2, 3. Hot toys!
Oh!
I still have no idea what's
What? Those are hot toys, yeah?
They are hot toys.
So you
On the
gotta
count of
get
three.
hot toys.
1, 2, 3. Hot toys! Yay! I want that thing. Seth, I want that thing, but I don't want it $220.
So maybe the gentleman might give you a deal if you ask.
I want it.
If you walk up to him and say, hey, maybe I want the What's Popping discount. Maybe.
What do you know the What's Poppin' discount? What's the What's Poppin' discount on the 220? Seth, if you would sell me that, what would you sell it for?
The What's Popping discount?
$150.
Well, here, the What's Popping discount is telling people that they have to go to our live stream and tell them that Seth is a naughty boy. Oh, if you just saw his face on the other side of this camera. Woo! Somebody knows what's up. Who's the naughty boy now?
I may end up getting that ubiquitous diorama before it's all said and done. Those guys are cool. I don't think I've shown some of these custom work, these Hulk Busters. And he's got a bunch of the Samurais, which I used to have all of, and then I sold them all to Mikey, and then Mike's probably sold them by now, but
I can confirm.
Yep, but those are very cool, very unique pieces. Action figures, Razor Crest. You can get the Razor Crest?
700 cash.
How much you think it is in wampum? I don't know that I had ever seen one of those, and then when I've seen Mike buy it, I see them all the time. But that's the way it works, right? Yeah. You don't know you're looking for it, you're looking for it. Hawthorne effect.
Very true.
Touching it, you know?
Rubbing it, squeezing it.
Yeah, put it into the mail. Hey, lick it. Seth, should we try on corsets? Oh.
I think they would fit us.
Beat up fit.
Beat up fit.
The heroes of the day. Are we getting some art? The chicken deliverers. What have you purchased today?
Nothing yet.
Malt liquor?
This generous man supplied everybody with chicken sandwiches.
Give us a squeeze it.
Oh!
Yeah, Seth. All of them. All of them.
No, I'm not going to buy all of them.
Well, he'll get the rest. You going to get the rest? There's only 2 left.
Only 2 left.
What else is in here? Is there anything else to whip out? Oh, he said might as well.
Let's do it.
Ren's ready. Ren's going in hard. Oh, what's that? A little more. All the rest. You should have just tried to make the bundle purchase when they were all there and said how much for all.
Yeah, should have.
Oh my! I did not see that there was a very Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure. That is cool. That's cool. How is that the appropriate volume? At the Star Wars Casino. He got 2. He has 2. Look, Big Stick has 6. Woo! Oh, they do still have a guitar. At the Star Wars Casino. Who's gonna win? Ren or Seth?
Well,
Ren or Seth? No, just of these.
Stop shaking the table. Damn it.
I already have the
Because your top 2 are the 2 that Seth bypassed to pick these 2. That's what I mean. You picked these 2 instead of the 2 he has on top. Let's see who made the right choice. Seth's going in hard. Suck a monkey's cock!
Wow.
Oh, well, that's fitting as
and that's
well.
a 22 out of 25.
That's good.
Ashley, Ahsoka Tano.
That's
Ahsoka my Tano!
I'll take that one.
Oh, we're good.
Wow. That's awesome.
Oh, we got to look that up. Someone pull that up on the eBay right now!
I got you.
Now, Ren, you got to go. Because y'all got to compare the 2 for 2. This is the casino, so you have to compare the value of each to see who won. Isn't that right?
Really? We got to really compare?
No, his top 2 are the 2 you skipped. Oh, okay. Because you took one from the bottom and one from the top.
Oh, that's right.
So you have to compare to his top 2. I believe it. Yeah, Ren. Packaging it. Oh, he doesn't feel optimistic. Extra character number 6.
Oh, we got a Guido.
That's not awful. That's kind of cool. All right. I think Seth's probably winning at the moment.
So you did. I drove.
Touch it.
Florence. Met him there. So that's how I got that one.
It's this one.
And
Are they sold listings?
$175.
175. He's got Greedo. What's your Greedo? Ooh.
Buddy Ren.
All right, Seth, hit it.
All right, hold on. Let me put it back.
Look up that Greedo for Ren so we know where we're at.
Yep, to give it that.
Ren's like, I have $7.
Get situated. Second one. Here we go.
How much was yours worth, Caleb?
What the hell is this thing?
$2.
What is that? A Claude?
Good old
The Rise of Skywalker, the new series. This ain't worth shit. This is like a $5 fucking card.
Look it up. Is it 1 of 1 at least? How much is it worth? Unsold?
It's not even listed.
How much is the Greedo worth? That's important information.
It's not even listed.
It's important information.
It's not even.
I was looking up Seth's. Seth's is like 140 to 170.
All right, and then yeah. No. Can I have that one? Let me see this. This is what he's giving away tonight in the live stream.
I will give that away.
Claude.
You will. Yeah, I mean it's really.
No, you want to give me $80?
I'm curious as to what's going to, because I think this just set us back the other way.
I was going to give away the Claude.
God, what do we got?
$2 card, $2.50.
Have you opened your other one, Caleb?
No.
Okay, good. We need to know where we stand with Greedo. The Greedo. Look at this thing. Seth is Man, it would have been great if he had opened this one first instead of the
Harrison
hat.
Ford. Harrison Ford, damn it.
No, don't open it yet. We got to see where we stand.
Burrito, $26.
Oh boy. Now, how much is Claude?
How much is Claude?
There's not even a number on this.
No.
There's just infinite numbers of Claude.
How do you spell it?
Claud.
Claude.
Nick, I mean,
it's not even a Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's just a Claude.
you have received an authentic autograph card of Nick Kellington. Claude. I don't know what this even is.
It's just it's a creature. That's the shit that comes out of your asshole after you eat Taco Bell.
Seth?
Come on, Josh.
$2.
Come on, Josh.
$5.50.
All right, and so you said Ashley Eckstein is between 140 and 175.
Give it away tonight at the live stream.
So you're in a 145 to 180 range. So you've at the highest end made your money back.
Yes. Oh yeah, I made my money back. I broke even.
If you sell the one at the top, yeah.
You know what's fucked up?
Go.
Is that I can never win.
Even with a mega hit at the beginning, you lost.
I can never win. All I can ever do is lose or break even. All right, let's see what Caleb got.
All right, ready?
This is a
He needs like a 160 hit to win this thing.
I shaved it in half.
Oh well, he says maybe. What you got there? What you working with?
Who? It's a cool character.
His clone word.
Is it Peely? Did you say Peely?
Even Peely.
Even what is that? Man, I don't know Star Wars at all.
No, we need
It's the banana from Fortnite? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, Cody missed it. Cody missed.
How much is that worth?
Look at what I pulled, Cody.
So we need it. So does anybody know how much Ashley Eckstein is here right now? You could go get her signature. How much did that cost?
$80.
$100 for her signature. So plus 20. That's good.
But if you brought... Well, never mind, yeah. It's a Wookiee belt.
That actually looks quite good. Oh, is it candies?
I think so.
Ooh.
Worth it.
I believe I should have a commission on this. Josh, I have a person who wants to walk Darth Vader right now. You just sprinted. I'm out. Sober quickly.
Right now, yes.
Darth Vader in it.
Business mode?
Give us a pony ride. Will you ride that like a pony on Dub Life right now? Will you ride it like a pony?
I will.
A horsey? Yeah. Horsey! Yeah!
He's like, no, I
Saber.
don't want
So
the wind to blow all
that
the
was
pieces
wonderful.
away.
They're touching tips. These are the two sabers the boys are giving away. We're about to go to our live show. Disney Parks exclusive.
Look.
That's it. So
Look, if you don't believe it, Savi's Workshop custom build lightsaber.
that's awesome. And that is that is a OG Geek What's Poppin' Dub Life exclusive, technically, right? Appeared on all three concurrent and whatever else.
The trifecta.
Yeah.
Swinging
He is
it.
whittling it out there. So we're about to go do our live show. I'll probably film some stuff. They're putting me to shame with my box of giveaways, but I mean, that's safety. There's still signing. Still people in waiting in line. That makes me sad. We're gonna go do our live show. I might get that one of them pops tomorrow from them. I like that. But we gotta go live stream it. Hopefully y'all watched us on the live stream. So we're about to get funky. Everybody say rub it! Nat, say rub it.
Rub it.
Yeah. So we're here. We're up on this stage. Seth and Josh and Mike and I. Yeah, we got folks coming. We're going to give stuff away. We're going to hang out with the wang out. Willie coming in strong. It's going to be a good time. I think it's going to be a great time. Spin the wheel, make the deal. Are you ready, Mike? I'm trying to decide if I put up money.
To win that and to spin that. You got your emblem set pins pack live. Hebrew hammer here. So I labeled it here.
Yeah, but you never handled the man of my girth, homie.
Black thick lavender.
Thick. No, what was it? Thick lavender and Jewish thunder.
Yeah, we've never done our striptease.
Yeah, no.
I mean, you'll chip in, won't you? Yeah, you'll chip in, won't you? You'll help me pay. What kind of numbers are we talking about here? Because that thumbs up. This is going to be tremendous. This is going to be tremendous.
I understand why this people are here. All right, so listen.
It's just weird. It's tremendous.
It's time to go live. When my hand drops, get as loud and rowdy as you can.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I feel like this is only two professionals.
Are you excited?
Oh, you have no idea all sorts of goodness that's about to happen.
Loins.
In the loins.
And they were, what, like 25-ish, 30? Yeah. So that's another thing that's good about this convention.
That's what's popping. I will not stand for this, and I will defend your honor.
I need you to.
Done. See,
Done.
That's what I'm... Sir, if you want to please step inside...
Not now.
Oh, not now?
No.
Oh.
We still got
Oh, we still got time?
We have time.
All right, well, I'll get to you afterwards because I have to entertain you.
Hey.
Everybody just ignore that.
You gotta keep him
30
waiting.
seconds.
They're afraid that they can't replace you after the fact.
Listen, ain't nobody replacing me, homie. I'm the hardest working man on YouTube. Fact. That's what's popping.
There is no way that clip makes sense to you right now on Dub Life, but that's fine.
Whoa!
We have a heckler in the back.
Yeah, a little heckler. You can't even do nothing.
That's talking noise.
Good sir.
Oh boy.
I would think you should come up here right now, and if you feeling froggy, jump.
Hang on, let me ask you this. Is the stage safe with all that girth up there 4X?
Yo!
Did he call you 4X popping?
Yo!
I like that one better.
Yo, my man, you want to show? I'm fucking dub fit. Get your ass up here, and I'll show you what it's all about.
He said dub fit.
How about you meet me down here on the floor?
Oh.
That way I know there's no safety.
I mean, bro, if you want me to stoop to your level, sure, man, no problem.
Oh, the short jokes. Here we go.
Stoop to that level.
Here we go.
There's no way this is happening.
Oh, and by the way, up here, Sleepy, go back to the 7 collectors for beating me on that Grievous.
I can't.
I can't. Oh my!
Hang on.
What is happening?
One Man Enterprise, champion for the longest running promotion in the state of Kentucky.
Move that camera. Yo, my man, do you not know where I'm from, homie?
Where are you from?
I'm from New York.
Oh!
No!
Oh! Oh!
Seth just delivered a stone cold stunner to the man.
Go!
Another one. There we go.
Man, if you ain't down with that, homie, I got 2 words for you. That's what's popping.
You can give him a standing sidekick. Sweet chin music.
Give him the sweet chin music. Give it to him out of nowhere.
What's the sidekick? Sweet chin music.
Right in the gut.
Oh! Now hit him on the head.
The power bomb.
No, hit him.
No, hit him. He can take a bump. Ethan's watching.
Kick him in the no-no square.
Watching.
In the no-no square. Yeah! Let us go, Sam.
So, if you guys like what you saw, please be sure to give a thumbs up. If you're new, please be sure to subscribe. As always, be sure to hit that bell so you get notified every time another episode of Pence Pack goes live for your viewing pleasure. As always, you can check out all the excellent content Josh offers on his channel, Mike's channel, Dub's channel, and over here on MCE. And yeah, it's so hard.
Everybody now.
To say goodbye to all you here in the room and in the chat. Yeah!
All right, we're done. That live stream was awesome. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll put the picture here of all the people in the audience right here. I hope I'm putting it. That was a great deal of fun. Thanks to everybody that was here. Thanks to everybody in the chat. We're probably about to go room to room and start buying stuff again. Safety. I'm out here. This is Michael's truck, who runs the show, owns it. Oh, he's got autographs on it.
Yeah.
That's cool. So these are different folks that he's had here. Yeah. Look at that. There can't be. Is that one down there? Yeah. There can't be a lot of autographed vehicles in the world. Just the truck itself is awesome. Is this his everyday vehicle?
Yeah.
Wow. That's cool. That is cool. So, first of all, plug your action here.
Empire Radio.
Empire Radio.
You can find it anywhere, everywhere, YouTube.
Search Empire Radio Podcast.
Anywhere, yeah.
Yep. And we want to give a shout out to Miles, little man,
Hey, Miles.
who's watching it in a few years can watch this one back when Daddy is at ICCC. Did I say enough C's?
Yes.
Yep.
And that's just I love hearing that the families like are watching our stuff. That's what matters. That's what matters. You know, I actually, like, when I look at my YouTube demographics, just for everybody here, like, I'm up to, like, 11 or 12% that's female, which is, like, no one. Everybody has, like, they have, like, the 0.03%.
Yep.
And that makes me happy because it means we're putting out stuff that everybody enjoys watching together. Because our hobby's weird, and, you know, sometimes the ladies don't get to participate. So I like it that you can see that the whole family can participate. Including little Miles. Shout out, Miles.
Thank you, Miles, for watching.
You want to give Miles a little squeeze? Woohoo, squeeze it. Please check out Empire Podcast, Empire Radio Podcast. There's still people selling stuff in the lobby. I got to pee real bad. Seth and I are going to pee.
I smell like Tequila Joe.
Because of the Stone Cold. Stone Cold! Stone Cold!
My God!
What's in the sack? What's in the sack? No? No. Why do they keep chanting broken sack? Open the sack?
Oh, sacking it.
I'm going to have to go over there.
Wait, you forgot to tell them about that.
About open sack?
No, about what's popping.
Oh. Are people chanting open up your sack? Is that what's being chanted? Sack like ball sack?
No.
But that same word. Oh, stack?
No, open up your stack.
Oh, stack. It's stack. Hey. Man. Well, I thought it was sack. Stack is probably better. Yes.
No, a sack, a paper sack.
Is there prizes?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That was all nice, but Josh is right back here. Excuse me, sir, action figures.
Back at it. Do
Yep.
we have action figures for sale?
Yes, right here they do.
That's what it is.
And this appears to be Flintstone's battery-powered toothbrush for sale. Are you in on that?
Absolutely.
Which floor? Toothpaste.
2060. Graded. Vintage.
Oh, it's okay. 2 seconds.
Blowout.
Room sales 2060.
Oh, good.
Josh, what'd you say your room number was?
What?
2060.
He's never tried.
Whoopsies. Have you been successful?
Not yet, but I've only been here about 12 seconds.
No. Here comes your first bidder.
Uh-oh.
Seth delivers stunners. Whips out the pizzas.
Pepperoni.
Seth.
Package.
What'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you just say? Say what you just said.
Wait. The elevator.
Wait. Hold on.
Simon is 5 minutes away from whoever is going.
Well, asked us if we had toys for sale as we were in the hotel room.
Josh, what'd you say your room number was?
What?
2060. So they knocked on your hotel room.
2060.
I asked if you had toys.
And I said no. And he said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yeah, I'm sure." He said, "Well, it says it down there at 2060." I said, "No, it does." I said, "He told you that." I said, "No, it does not."
It was her.
What?
I wonder why people are knocking in their hotel room.
I mean, they're. Come with me, Josh.
There's no way what?
Come with me.
There's no way that.
Come with me, Mikey. Come on, Cody. Come on, that's what's popping. No, we're not going far, I promise.
Oh my God!
Greatest vintage.
He rode the elevator with us, and then waited for us to get to our room, and then Cody's peeing. And I hear a knock. I'm like, oh, it's one of you fuckers. Like, whatever. I opened that door. He said, you got toys for sale? I said, no, dude. We're good. And he said, are you sure? I said, yeah, I'm positive. Oh, wait, we're holding up the elevator. Yeah. Sorry. Don't go to 2060. There's no toys. 2060. No. But yeah. Are you still recording? Yeah, so then I told him, I was like, dude, no, I'm sure. And he said, then he again was like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "Who told you this?" Because I thought I would see you guys down the side like laughing. And he said, "Yeah, it's in the elevator." I said, "Dude, no, it's not. Like, this is the wrong room." And then I just shut the door.
Yeah, it's verbatim. Yeah.
Whoopsies.
That's what's popping.
We gotta say goodbye to OG Geek. We'll be here tomorrow, but Geek's got a 20-hour
I got a
day.
long ride ahead of me.
Well,
I'm gonna be up early in the morning. And we're out.
Love you, brother. Here's a safety, and as always,
thank you for watching.
We'll see Geek soon. I was doing an edit for the intro to this video. I was like, I've seen Mike about every 2 weeks for a year. It's wonderful. We'll see him next time. Touch it.
And
we also have
to
say goodbye to Sethi. Well, Mike hasn't left yet. He's coming back for a third hug.
You think? Yeah, see? That's all I'm good for.
Nice to meet you, man.
Hey, same here, man.
That's what's popping.
That's what's popping.
Seth, have a fun ride home.
Yes, I'm not looking forward to this.
Make it rain!
I don't know what she's talking about.
Watch it.
Oh, such a thong Thursday. I believe the stunner was executed with precision.
You know what? I watched it back. It looked like it started out as a stunner, and then it shifted kind of maybe into like a makeshift RKO.
Yeah, or out of nowhere.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
Yes, I agree. Did you have fun on the trip?
I had a blast, man. This was such a great. I can't wait to do this again. I think the live stream was the highlight.
If
of
you
the whole
guys
trip.
liked it, I mean, we even asked about it earlier in the day. Like, should we get together and do things like this officially? And I think we should.
I think we should.
Yeah. And if you want to see a That's What's Poppin' collaboration, it's probably coming.
That's what's popping. That's what's provocative.
Woo! Well, no room swap tonight. You see, there's a lot going on at the bar, but very little here. Seth and Mike going to bed. Everybody's kind of gone home, go to their rooms, whatever, gone to do whatever they're going to do. So we're going to go do the same thing. But Natalie and David and Kai and I, we don't have to leave first thing in the morning, so there's a few folks that want to meet us tomorrow and hang out. So we'll do some more hanging out in the morning. Kai wants to finish the patch scavenger hunt. She had like 4 or 5 of the 8. She's got to get the rest in the morning. So we're going to keep this thing going and go to sleep. But then we'll talk to you in the morning.
It's the next morning. It's 6:26. I'm up, showered, ready to face the day. Got to bed at a pretty reasonable hour because we got a long trip home today. I don't know that Mike and Seth have left yet. They're probably leaving soon. So I may touch base with them and see if they haven't left yet so I can see them before they head out. They've got a very long day to get all the way back to South Florida here from Nashville. But I'm about to record tomorrow's episode of Monday Motivation. Tomorrow as I'm filming that. As you're watching this, I'm filming this a week ago. So it will be the episode of Monday Motivation that aired a few days back. I'm going to record it. You know, I've got a quote that I was already going to talk about this week, but then having, you know, the whole experience of this con and everything that happened last night, the live stream and so forth, it's kind of fitting. So I'm going to stick it here. A couple times recently I've put my Monday Motivation, you know, short video in the middle of Dub Life. And really that's just because I know a lot of folks don't watch the Monday Motivation, but some that have watched it within Dub Life recently have started to watch it. Certainly don't feel obligated. I'm not trying to preach at you or anything like that. I just try to give something that I feel like helps me. I know it helps, you know, hundreds of you. And so when I can share it in here, the timing is right, and I have the clip and all that, and it seems thematic, especially when I'm talking about an event that happened right here, I thought I would do that. So watch this episode of Monday Motivation, and then if you're not interested, fast forward 6, 7, 10 minutes, and we'll continue with the final day of ICCC. Hey friends, welcome to another Monday Motivation. I am on, you know, it's really hard to describe where I'm at. This is a balcony off the side of our room in Nashville, Tennessee. We're at the Sheraton Music City Hotel near the airport in Nashville, Tennessee, where we're here for ICCC, which is the Star Wars convention. I honestly don't know I know the first word's Imperial, I know the last word is convention. I don't know what the commissary, I don't know what's in the middle. It's Michael's group, and I don't know what it means, I'll be honest with you. I can't ever remember what it means, but I know it's ICCC, Nashville Star Wars based convention, and I'm very grateful to be here with my family, David, many friends. We've had a wonderful time, but this is like our view, and we look out onto like the service roof with the AC vents and so forth. And right there, the planes are landing. They're not landing right now because nobody's coming into Nashville at 6:30 in the morning, but they're landing right there. Not that we spend a lot of time in the room, but it's an interesting view. So don't forget, in the meantime, use the hashtag #BeatUpVid as you're watching this. It's May. I have not announced yet what the May giveaway will be. You'll hear that, I think, on Wednesday's video, as well as we'll reveal the Wednesday, the winners for April. We'll have 4 winners. We'll talk about what the May giveaway is going to be and so forth. So you continue to use that the way you've been using it. And if there's anything different, you'll hear about that in just a couple of days. Now let's continue with our Monday motivation. Our quote this week is a little bit different because I can't completely find the author that it's attributed to. I'll have a name on the link or on the image, but I've seen a bunch of different names. That name, I'm not familiar with that name. It says it's an opera singer. A lot of times you find quotes that you like, but you don't know who said it, and sometimes it's just like a quote machine. It may not be anybody that said it necessarily, or a lot of times they're disputed. So I don't want to necessarily give credit. It's there because that's the image I found. You know, I don't know who necessarily said this first, but I think we can all relate. And that is, try to remember off the top of my head, enjoy the little things. For one day you're going to look back and realize they were the big things. And I like that quote a lot, always. I always like quotes like that, things like that. But especially this weekend, as we've had a great time here in Nashville. In fact, it's Sunday morning, 6:30. As I'm filming this for you, it's going to go up tomorrow. We started hanging out for this trip on Wednesday. So Seth and Mike drove up. They got to my house at the end of work, you know, actually they got to David's house at 5:30, something like that. We drove over once work was over and Kai was out of school. We got over, went there, and we hung out with the families, Megan and Shiloh. We had the puppies over there. Victoria came over. And I don't even think I filmed very much of that at all. Maybe not anything. A little bit for the hunt video, but very little. And we just fellowshiped with the people that we loved, right? And just enjoyed time together. And then they stayed with us that night. Then Thursday, Seth and Mike and I, you know, I had work to do. I had about a half day of work I was going to do before I was headed out. I had work. They were doing things. We had breakfast together. We socialized and just had family time. Then they went to pick up David. And then the girls, once Natalie was done with work, we got Kai out of school, and we headed up here. And we met along the way at the Buc-ee's, kind of on the way to Chattanooga. And then we got to Nashville. And then a lot of that you'll see in Dub Live coming forward, everything we've done since then. But all of that stuff really makes me think about the small moments, the little moments. And I've always been a little moments guy. It's kind of why I started the YouTube channel ultimately in Dub Life. Is because I want to remember the little things, right? I want to have home memories. Dub Life, if you don't not familiar, my Sunday vlog, a weekly episode that's coming up on almost 200 episodes, which will, you know, it's coming up on 4 years every week. I've put out usually an hour plus length episode. I think the one that's coming this Sunday will be nearly 3 hours. And it's just like a scrapbook. It's a video scrapbook of all the silly stuff we get into. And the moments that mean the most to people on those are usually very small moments. They're not the big things, right? So what does that mean? Let's think about in life. You get a promotion, you don't get a promotion, or you get fired. Or, you know, when you're younger, you win some award in school or with your sports teams or in an extracurricular. Or you graduate. Or you get a brand new job, or things like that are big. They're easy to remember, they're big. You don't talk about those that often, do you? I don't talk about very often any of the promotions I've gotten at work in the past decade. It's very rare. It is only if someone has asked me, talk to me about your career and how you've grown in your position. It's the only time I talk about it. I tell the story of when I lost my luggage going to the Philippines and had to wear hot pants in another country for 2 days, frequently. And that was a moment that I could have been upset. Delta lost my luggage. I'm literally on the opposite side of the globe for almost 2 full days. And I have a pair of sweatpants and I have hot pants that I can find to buy because none of the clothes there fit me. That could have been a moment I was really sour about. But I made the best of it. I tried to smile and try to make other people smile. It's a little moment, and it's the moment that has the memories. And that's a good analogy to think about. But what I really want to encourage you to think about is the true little things. Eating dinner with your family, whether around the dinner table, around the coffee table, backyard, even if it's on the go. Those are the little moments that mean the most. Those are the moments that if you have kids, your kids are long going to remember, other than opening. They're not going to remember every time that you open Christmas presents or every big Easter celebration or whatever it is. They're going to remember the little things you did together as a family. They're going to remember the way you handled chores. They're going to remember the meals. They're going to remember when it was stressful, how you handled it. The little things stick out. And like the quote says, you're going to look back one day and realize they are the big things. For this trip, ICCC, we had a wonderful live stream last night. Go on Josh's channel and watch it if you haven't, Josh Pence's channel. It was great. Professionally done. We had a stage, microphones. They did it. We had a nice surprise situation at the end. Whole lot of fun. Whole lot of fun. That's a big moment, right? We're going to remember that a long time. But I tell you what we will remember even longer is all the interactions we have with all of you. All the people came up, shook our hands, told us how much they enjoy our content, how our content has helped them with their journey. The thing that means the most to me are the little messages that you all send on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, where you say, hey, you know, I've been struggling with whatever, but your videos help me. Mike was telling me, OG Geek, that he spoke to someone while we're here that talked about this person watched his videos on repeat over and over again, and that person's going through a really challenging situation in their life. And Mike's videos help him have peace. That little interaction, I can tell, meant way more to Mike than anything we purchased, any of the silly challenges, and those things are fun too. But those little moments, those little interactions really mean something to you. I challenge you right now, sit and look back we did this last week, the last 10 years of your life. Think back 10 years ago. Last week I asked you to look 10 years ago and think, where were you at? Where were the people in your life at? Those friends, whoever. Think about what you were doing. If I think about 10 years ago, I believe I was living in Birmingham, Alabama. I believe. Moving is a big thing. Moving from Atlanta to Alabama, never been there, is a big thing. I can't remember when I even did that. Somewhere around that time, I was living in Birmingham, Alabama. I had moved away from all my family and friends, kind of chasing a career, starting a new life. That was a big decision. I don't remember when it happened. But you know what I remember? I joined a church in Alabama and had a group of guys that I would work out with and like go eat Chinese food with and watch football with. And I can remember vivid details of little moments of sitting out and barbecuing with them and laughing and cutting up about whatever. But I can't remember when it was that I took that job and moved. The big tentpole stake moment that feels important. I remember those little moments with those folks 10 years ago. I remember the challenging conversations I had to have with people as I moved on in my life from certain things. And that I remember the conversation. I can't tell you the reason I had to make that choice anymore. But the little moments matter. And sometimes you don't have to look back very far and realize they matter. And when all of us, all my friends, we're all leaving Nashville this morning, some of us left yesterday, all the cool things that have happened while we were here, whether it was getting press access and getting to tour around early, seeing Emperor Palpatine walk around, Ashley Eckstein, some of these folks, C-3PO, the actors, whether it was seeing some of the rarest toys in the world here. The things we're going to remember, oh, maybe a plane coming in, there he is. Or seeing something unbelievably incredible happen or silly. The moments we're going to miss the most are the moments that happen in between those events, where we're sitting in the lobby waiting for the next thing to happen, where we get up and we're like, all right, where are we going to go? Where are we going to eat breakfast or whatever? And only half of us are there. We're going to miss those moments where a few of us are just sitting down in the lobby talking, chatting, hey, catching up. How's life going? What's been going on, man? I hadn't seen you in a few months. How's it going? Those are the things we'll miss the most. You know, they talk about your life as the dash. Have you ever heard that? The dash on your tombstone. Born this date, died this date. What will you do with the dash? That dash is the little things that happen between the big moments of your life. One day you're going to look back on and realize they're the ones that mattered the most. So cherish them. Enjoy them. Find yourself in those little moments, especially with your family, especially with your family. If you got kids, especially with your kids. Before you don't have a chance anymore and they move on. And they're making their own little moments with their family. So Cherish those moments. Don't let them pass by. Don't get too stressed out over anything. You know, it's easy to get stressed out over little things, over the restaurant's taking too long, or my Uber's taking too long, or traffic stinks. It's easy to get stressed out over that stuff. Those are little things. Don't let them matter either. Find the things that matter. Focus on them. Big stuff's going to always happen. It's just always going to happen. That's life. Find the little things. Hope this video finds you well. Another long one this week. A lot of fun coverage coming from this show next Sunday, or in 6 days on Dub Life. I think it's going to be 3-hour plus episode. Very, very long one. I hope you enjoy it all. It was so nice meeting so many of you. So many. Hundreds of people have said hello to us while we're here. That's very humbling. And that a little thing. Each of those interactions, little things that mean a lot to us. Thank you very much. Enjoy the Monday Motivation. We will talk to you next week.
Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, we're stuck. We got stuck on the elevator looking at everything. Let's go. Let's see how the lobby is at 7:19 in the morning. Found this guy at 7:19 in the morning. But that's the only guy I'm gonna find, it looks like. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, Night of Ren is out there as well. Touching it. OG Geek, what's poppin', Night of Ren? Look at him rubbing it. Look at him rubbing it. Look at it. We came to see the boys away. We came to see the boys away. Hey, buddy. So it's not goodbye to Sethy. One more clip. Michael, do you have room in your vehicle?
Yeah, I'm good.
In the elevator, it said open 7 a.m., room whatever. We are just giving it all away. What? It's open now. That is not, it's a true statement. If you have room in the car that said we're giving it all away, open 7 a.m. Do you want to go to the room? I'm not lying. That's the truth. I'll show you.
Is it Josh's room number?
Continuing on, David and I are at Nashville Biscuit House. Doesn't really look like the most striking building, but has very positive reviews. So we're gonna get us a little brekkie. David said he's getting the don't tell your cardiologist about this full platter of biscuits layered with country gravy, sausage, ham. Are you getting that? Is that what we're doing? That's not done. Tomorrow we're gonna get back on. I had to order that.
All right about it, guys?
Oh, feeling wonderful.
Perfect.
Yes.
Enjoy your breakfast.
Thank you,
Have a great day.
David. Profanities. It's delicious. Well, that was delicious. We're back. David's actually taking a nap. Looks like the autograph line will start filling up soon. There was a line outside. I mean, it's the VIP is about to open in like 10 minutes. General admission a little over an hour. And there's a line outside again. So hopefully people get what they want today. The girls are in here in this restaurant eating breakfast again, I think. Right here. Having breakfast. Are you having banana? Two bananas for me. I just had death platter for breakfast.
But this is a healthy snack.
For later. Oh, well, cheers. I'm gonna go. Kaya's gonna go try to finish the patch bonanza. We have to pack. That's gonna stink. David is asleep.
Is he?
Yeah. I'm tired of single ply toilet paper.
Oh, yes.
Real tired of it. Ready for the bidet. And I'm gonna walk around and see what's popping. Kaya, you're on camera, Kaya. We found Kaya. You've completed the patch quest.
Completed them.
So you got the buttons.
Yes, it's one of each of the characters I collected.
So show me all these patches. And they form one mega patch?
Yes. And if you get all of them, you can enter your name in a draw, and you can draw to get one of the uncut versions.
Did you enter your name in the draw?
I did, and they asked for like a thing, so I put your name for Facebook so they can alert you.
You put my name on Facebook?
No, your name. They just put Big Dub because they said so that way they're able to contact you if I win it.
They said contact Big Dub, like no email or phone number or anything? Like
No, they asked me if there was like a Facebook or Instagram, so I said your
contact Big Dub. Okay. No, I was curious. Who's gonna mess with me? So when do they draw that? Do you know?
They said they're gonna draw it at 3, but I don't think we're gonna
We'll
be
probably
here.
not still be here at
So
3. That's okay. We'll before we leave, take me back there and we'll make sure it's right. So show it to us.
So we have this one.
That one. That one. Now you've got to find a place to put patches. Because you've got a lot of patches now. Those are cool. Do you like them?
I do.
Oh, Kenner and all the buttons. You just want the buttons. That's what you were after, and it forms that thing.
It forms 2, so there's 2 separate ones.
Did you ever spend any money
I spent $10 to get
acquire all
one of
that?
them.
What did you get for the $10?
A patch.
Oh, you just had to buy it?
So
Just
the thing
here,
was,
buy this patch.
It was either spend $10 now to get the patch, or we're gonna have trivia at 3. And I'm like,
Oh, just give me, here's the $10. That was this morning.
yes, that was like a couple minutes ago.
Oh, that's good. Now we should try to find you a patch thing. Do you want to go put those away, or do you want to stay with us? I would say stay with us, because it's hard to get in and out of here right now. Hot chicken.
Yay.
Tell him what happened.
Did you just say you're going fire sale, selling it all?
After last night, I need to.
I don't know what that means, but hey. I want to show this Star Wars Joshua at Star Wars Joshua. He's been very kind. He spent a lot of time with Kaya. She won the patch giveaway, which we may show later, and he gave her last year's patches.
A lot of patches.
Exclusive patches, and we're going to pick out some patches because he talked to Kaya and told her, are you interested in doing some patch stuff for these things? So we're going to pick some stuff out that she may like. And like you see here, she's got her backpack that she put the buttons on. Maybe we can find a good patch thing for her. So he's a middle school principal, very kind, spent a lot of time with us, and we really appreciate that. So y'all go give some love to Star Wars Joshua. Everybody's going away. Somehow it's just going to be me at a Star Wars convention as the only one left. That doesn't make any sense at all. Coco! Listen, we found Brooklyn's shirt and there was milk. She said it wasn't her milk. Let's say goodbye to Joshua, Coco, and Brooklyn. Yeah, you got it, guy. Yes. Enjoy that milk. Cody. It's good to see you. Good to see you. We love you guys. Say touch it. Touch it. It's always the worst part of these long videos where we have to say goodbye to everybody, isn't it, Kai? Look, Kai's crying, Josh. She's crying. She's weeping. We haven't had to say goodbye to Andrew yet, though. Well, he doesn't live here, so it's a little easier. What are you buying today? Are you going to buy that Wonder Bread He-Man now, finally?
Oh, they still have it?
Yeah.
It'll be gone.
You going to buy that sealed Millennium Falcon over there, graded?
No, if you got their shoes, I might have.
Oh, well, that's true. We'd all been having some, yeah. Say rub it.
Grab it.
I never got on this thing to ride it, nor did I ever learn. It says donation bucket. Maybe donate to charity. I think Seth maybe did. It's very nice. It's very nice. I like it, but we never did it. Salazar Arts and Design. These are cool. These are all toys, yeah?
Yes, these are all toys.
Like are those the quarter scale or the smaller ones?
These are the NECA figures.
Yeah, the NECA. Are they the tall ones or the smaller ones?
They're Alex. What size are these figures? Those are the smaller ones.
The small. Wow, that's great. It's cool toy photography. Glamour shop.
So yeah, we were talking about you. I said.
Those are neat. That's what the puppy was yesterday. He was dressed up as that thing. It was lovely. Have I seen this? This is like at Joe Fest where you just have a bunch of pieces and parts. I've seen this booth, but it's always been busy. Just here. You want some random Jedi pieces? Oh, Star Wars VHS tape. Great. Huh. Oh, there's a Star Wars trilogy. Trying to show you any random thing that I haven't quite shown you yet, which we did look at these. These are cool. There's a Saber booth where we got the Sailor Moon lightsaber at the beginning. A lot of cool sabers. I don't think I've shown this booth at all opposite, because the only time we were here was when the craziness was happening with the Sailor Moon lightsaber. I like that. That looks cool. Like the ooh la la ladies. That's right. You see the ooh la la. Yeah. I hear you. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I haven't shown this, even though we look at it a lot. This guy's cutouts that are waterproof, outdoor safe. I don't see any. Is it this? We buy? I don't know. I don't see any identifying information. They have the turtle ones that David's looked at over and over again. They have the trans ones. Yeah, I don't know where to put them. They're very cool. And they're like the toys, so like all the Motu ones, like that's awesome. And they could be in the Joes. They could be really cool in a certain type of display. I just don't know what it is. But they look great. They really do. Oh, that's true. Maybe it is this. My2dheroes.com. My2dheroes.com. This guy has some pretty cool patches. Like, I have a bag. Did I say I have a bad feeling about this Anakin? I have a bad feeling about this. The Anakin pen patch. I don't really see his information either. I like that this is Scarab with the 300 guy. We're back here. David may want to try to buy that, but I don't see the guy we were talking to yesterday. We may have a cacaw situation. A cacaw situation from Toyland. A cacaw! Oh no, he's returned. It was not a very long cacaw. Do you think David's going to buy that?
Maybe one more lap, and yes.
Then he'll buy it one more lap?
Yeah, I think so.
He's acting like he doesn't know anything about it and letting the guy give the full sales pitch, even though like he's fully played with like 50 of them.
Smart.
A little deceptive, David. We're about to leave. We've got our ICC ticket giveaway winners. You want to plug yourself? Tell them to rub it? Rub it. You can also plug yourself.
Trash your mama.
Trash your mama.
Trash your mama.
Are we getting these turtle things signed?
We got them signed. We did a little.
Yeah. Awesome. Jim's the man. Jim's the man. That's great.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
That's really cool. First convention ever, right?
First one.
We told him you get something signed, have an experience that you remember. And you can buy stuff anywhere, but you can always remember that.
This is going to be going back up on my shelf.
I'm glad we got to hang out with these guys. Well, with that, good to see Trash and Mama. We're Cantina Band over there. Every time I see something different, Dio right there. We're saying goodbye to ICCC. We're not goodbye to the video, but look at Palpatine. Just there's so much going on in this room right now. But we're getting the car, pack up, and we'll catch up here in a minute. Did you have fun at ICCC? He bought it. He bought it. Andrew had to leave. We didn't think about it, Andrew, properly. I'm sorry. He bought it. Andrew said he will absolutely buy it when we go back down. He was right. Say rub it. No! Mountains. Well, theme of the video, back to Buc-ee's. We're about an hour and a half from home. Dave and I have both been napping. Allie's been driving. She's the best. Both pretty worn out after all the debacles all weekend long. But we're back here at Buc-ee's, where we started at the beginning of this video about 3 hours ago for you. Or I'm sure nobody's, maybe. I know my man Nat's probably watching it in one setting. I know some folks are watching it in one setting. I do want to say thank you to Nat and Michael at ICCC for having us up. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video and it does some good promotion for you. And we had a wonderful time. We'll talk more about it when we get back, but thanks Nat, thanks Michael. I gotta find some turkey sandwich. No copyright infringement. Just very, very busy in here. They have Friends stuff in here, Vicky. Friends in it. David. Oh. I asked Kaya if she wanted to take a picture with Bucky, and she looked at me like I asked her if she wanted to take a picture with Beelzebub. Poor Bucky. Do you like it when they yell out fresh brisket on the board? Does it make you want to get brisket? Yeah, it works. It's kind of like when Golden Corral rings the bell, and that means there's hot rolls in the buffet.
Did you
want to eat Golden Corral right now? Oh, he said he wants to eat Golden Corral. Oh. What was that you just said? Go ahead, say it again.
I'd like to marry the sandwich.
She would like to marry the sandwich. We're supposed to be going home.
Yeah.
We've left. That's Buc-ee's.
Mm-hmm.
Something happened that's making us turn around, and it isn't that Kaya or David has diarrhea. Hold on. Oh. Look! Wienermobile! The Wienermobile is here. Is the person even in there? Look, I'm just out here bare feet. It's the Wienermobile. We saw him pulling in like he had explosive diarrhea. He's gone. He just got here 30 seconds ago. Is he gone? Just pooping? Wienermobile. Wienermobile. Yes, it's very cool. The Wienermobile is awesome.
It's always awesome.
I mean, the dude just wheeled in quadruple park. Look, it says license plate Wiener. Well, that's just tremendous. Natalie, it's the Wienermobile. It's the Wienermobile. Hold on. Yeah, everybody open their mouth like they're eating a hot dog. Come on, it's the Wienermobile. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's a video. I think I can get David to talk right here. So, we can't have been more than 45 seconds behind the Wienermobile. Maybe 2 minutes at most. That person is not there and not visible. 4 spaces are being taken up by the Wienermobile right now. I mean, I don't know how you can single park that. But he's not nowhere in the premises. Do you think the person driving the Wienermobile had explosive diarrhea and had to run in there? No, you think it's this person right behind me? Listening? You think they just they heard the fresh brisket on the board? Yeah. All right, let's continue. Do you agree that this is the single greatest day in the history of our lovely nation?
It's close.
Yeah, it's up there.
It's up there.
Definitely top
Definitely
7.
up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for turning around. I believe I would have regretted that for all of my life if I had not went and touched on the Wienermobile.
Absolutely.
Or said Wiener on the license plate.
It did.
Well, we're home. Let's see what's going on out here. What? 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 What, buddy? What, buddy? What, buddy? What? 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 Yeah? Hey, man. Hey. Were you good for your Aunt Victoria? Hey! Were you a good boy? You just pee. Yeah? Are you excited? Did you enjoy having Rufus?
I did.
Very fun. Well, no, I would have preferred to be a Rufus, but did you like watching Kai need somebody in the no-no square?
Yes, that was very fun.
Yeah.
That was a great live stream.
Did Rufus watch that as well?
Yeah, napping /
Watch
watching.
adjacent?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
He was in the room.
He was in the room. Rufus.
He's probably eating something.
Okay. Well, hi, Victoria. Welcome to the longest episode of Dub Life ever.
Oh.
It's going to be over 3 hours.
Oh, wow, okay. Well, and I'm in for 2 minutes.
Yes.
Hey.
Touch it.
All right.
So like I said to Victoria, all-time record, this video. I think it'll be the first video that has ever officially eclipsed 3 hours in a single video. Now, like Toylanta Castle Dub, we had like 5 hours of content, but it was over several videos. One single video. I think this is the first time I've broken 3 hours. Jamaica, we got close, but I'm pretty sure this will be over 3 hours. And I've got like the stuff unpacked to show you the full haul. I was going to wait for the next video, but I just want to get it done, get it shown, because I got to get it put away. So here we go. So this is all the Motu Classic stuff that you saw me pick up. We got it all home, didn't need to ship it. What I'm going to do with this, TBD. I'm sure some will be in giveaways. Some of it I'm keeping, definitely, like some of the Horde stuff and the horse. Some we might sell. Honestly, I don't know. You've heard me talk about I don't need to go down the rabbit hole of Motu Classics, and yet here we go. Then over here we have a few things. Actually, this is a box I need to open up. I'll do that in a minute. So this is from Mike Ferrara. This was on the Mythic Legions for sale group. And you can see the important thing in here is the Adamon, the He-Man Motu inspired figure. The only one I didn't pick up at Toylanta, which I now have. This Kurzog, kind of the ogre builder. And then Clavius, I think is this guy's name. He's awesome. I think he looks so cool. I've wanted him for a long time. I really like him. And I'm excited to have him in the collection. You saw me go over a lot of this earlier, but let's go over some of the other things. You saw me pick this stuff up at the beginning of the video. Prizes from Seth and David. This is the watch that my man Willie, New Brick, Tennessee, gave me. Thank you very much, Willie. Dominic at Fits and Buttons gave me these stands, specifically to try with my Knickerbocker Lord of the Rings. So these are like the small, like Kenner 3 3/4, like vintage Star Wars stands. These are the wide legs, but maybe I can use one. I'm trying to figure out a way to display those things loose. From Andrew Bogus, she brought me these. He also brought us a Trunks DVD that Kaya has with her stuff right now. But he brought me these. These are similar to the signs I have for the Ninja Turtles, so I can have my G.I. Joe and Dragon Ball shelf properly decorated. You saw David pick these up for me at Totally Rad Comics as prizes. Thank you very much, David. And then the rest of the Legions here are the things from Kent that he's been brokering a lot for us on, and we picked up. So let's see what we got. We got King Noglin. I think that's Thump, Thwick. I don't remember what that. I think these all may be. Those are Goblin Legion builders. Gonks is maybe his name. I think that's right. So several Goblin Legion builders. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goblins. I think I'm only missing one of the goblins that have come out. Maybe that's right. I'm not sure. Then this is a Black Knight army builder. And the female demon, I don't remember her name. And then the blood armor guy, who looks awesome. And then as well as another of the Shadow Quadron. I wanted him for the body, because if you remember at Toyland, there was the Minotaur that I almost bought the Minotaur head. It goes on that body. I hope to find it at some point. And then these are all their weapons and packs and what have you. Let me open that box and tell you what it is. All right, so the other night, 4 or 5 days ago, I was on a Whatnot sale from a man, Big Z Collects. B-I-G-Z Collects. Just as it sounds, I think, on Instagram. Check him out. And I bought some things from him. Zach is his name, Big Z Collects. From Whatnot, I think I actually just bought like a mystery thing, or like a show your support, send a mystery item. So I don't know what's going to be in here, honestly. I know I did buy one like a vintage figure that he had that I was interested in. So let's see what my man Big Z Collects sent in the mystery package from Whatnot. I don't know what it's going to be. Genuinely curious. Got to get it untaped. Rufus is happy to have some food, aren't you, buddy? He's happy we're home. Although it looked like he had a wonderful time with his Aunt Victoria.
Yes.
Package of items. Package of items. Take that out. Take that out. Take that out. Take that out. That says for Kaya. And we've got a packaging slip right here. Big Z Collects. Here, I can show you. I don't want to, just in case. Can you see it down there? BIGZCOLLECTS. Hashtag BeatUpFit. Thank you so much for your content. Truly inspiring, entertaining. Big fan of yours, your family and friends. Rub it, squeeze it. Included some thank you prizes. Well, thank you, my man. Big Z Collects. Let's see what we got here. This is a tin. So he's out of Canada. These look like some Canadian candies, I believe. It's probably for the ladies to enjoy. Maybe I'll have a little bit. Some Smarties. That's definitely like because these Smarties are like M&Ms, like in other countries, right? Coffee Crisps.
Oh, you like those.
And we got Kit Kats with the ultimate Stanley Cup experience. Nestle Kit Kat. Some prizes. Thank you, Big Z Collect, for the prizes. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
This is for Kaya. Kaya! She might be in the nude. So let me unravel some of these things. Big Z Collects sent you a prize. She's like, I don't know what. She just said, oh. She doesn't know what that means. So I'm unwrapping this, and we've got Skeletor. Ooh, in the nude Skeletor. Ooh la la. Skeletor. Thank you, my friend. We've got, this is the one I think I specifically did purchase. I purchased one item, and it was this guy, a vintage He-Man and Skeletor, and then the other thing was like the prize pack. So my man, come here. Big Z Collects for Kaya. You want to see what Big Z Collects? Oh, I already see something. You want to pull it out? Oh. Oh, show the people here. A graded Pokemon card.
That's cool. I don't own that anymore.
No. Look at that. Croconaw. Reverse foil. A Mint 9. Shining Legends.
Wow. That's cool.
That's your first graded item. You like it?
Yes.
You tell Big Z Collects thank you.
Big Z Collects, thank you.
His name is Zach. I believe his name's Zach, right?
This is
Right,
very
Z?
cool.
I think that's right.
How do I display
Big,
this?
Big Z Collects. I don't know. We'll figure it out. That's yours. It's not mine. He sent it to you. Look.
Hey.
For Kaya.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks, Big Z Collector. The man.
Thank you.
We got two other things to open here. Oh, I did buy this, actually. I think I remember purchasing the other thing. Now that I think about it. Because Natalie and I are currently watching this. I picked it up because he had it at a good price. And I actually have never owned this. And we've got Heisenberg.
Ooh.
Heisenberg figure. And I like that. Big Z Collects. And then I think I remember now. It was right before we were about to leave. So it was a little foggy. Because a lot has happened in the previous few days. And then, I actually don't know what his name is, but my man, because we haven't watched season 2 of The Mandalorian, that has the dark saber. Alexa, who carries the dark saber in The Mandalorian? Will Alexa know?
Here's something I found on the web. According to DinaGeek.com, Sabine was also one of the last Mandalorians to leave.
No, I'm not Sabine. I know that. This guy, Gus Fring, who carries the dark saber, Giancarlo Esposito, and I got him specifically so we could have this weird matchup of those two. I know I'm terrible. I don't know. I can't remember what his name is. Alexa, who did Giancarlo Esposito play in The Mandalorian? Will that help me? Let's find out.
Giancarlo Esposito plays Moff Gideon.
Moff Gideon! Yeah, I knew it all along. Thank you, Rufus. That was helpful. So we've got the Heisenberg Moff Gideon combo. I'm glad I didn't wait to open that. I wanted to make sure I opened on camera from my man Big Z. Go follow Big Z Collects on Instagram. I'm sure you can get to his YouTube or anything else that he has right there. So I want to open it up. This video is long, but made it a little bit longer. Thanks, my friend. Especially for the thing with Kaya. That's way too generous.
Yeah,
thank you very
that's
much.
Amazing. Thank you.
And Natalie's going to eat the candies, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, I don't know what Kaya's about to do. You just whipping out the Pokemon card right away?
No, she reorganized the pins.
Rufus! I had to use the bidet. That single ply toilet paper wasn't working no more. Rufus just sat there right with me. He was glad. So, this will finally, after over 3 hours, wrap up our ICCC video. ICC Con is also the name of it. That's why it's hard to remember all the C's. Did you have a good time, Natalie?
I had a great time.
Kaya?
Yes, it was great.
It's advertised as the future of cons. Hold on, let me flip it. Hey, buddy. So, if you saw us interview Michael, the guy that runs the show, he wants to do it differently from some of his negative experiences at cons. I can speak to a lot of things. I can't speak to the autograph stuff. I think those people would probably not agree with that, at least this time. There's a lot of people that waited a long time to get autographs. I think some people, that's all they could do. Now, I will say, like our friend Andrew, who you saw with us for most of the time, he seemed to have a decent enough experience. He got all the autographs he wanted that day on Saturday, and it didn't seem to be terribly burdensome. It was confusing, I think, but it wasn't terribly burdensome. So we go to cons for different reasons. Sometimes we go to cons and we are trying to get 4 or 5 autographs, like we have all our autograph pops or different things that Kaya gets or Natalie gets, or there's voice actors. Usually those aren't terribly crowded. Like, there's not a bunch of people in line, even to me. I mean, like Goku and Vegeta, sure, but random anime person 6, it's not terribly crowded as compared to Emperor Palpatine, which is a way bigger thing. So Rufus agrees. So in that regard, we don't have a lot of experience with that. Now, I have in the past, like a Dragon Con, waited literally 4 or 5 hours to get in a panel. That's part of going to big shows. And if they want to do it different than that, they're going to have to really, they need people that are strong at event planning and event logistics. And you're not going to get that as a volunteer. You're going to have to pay for that. So that's hard. So I don't fault anyone at the convention, but it just seems like there were some challenges with the way people getting in, and you had to get wanded and go through security, which I appreciate the safety, but it certainly slowed a lot of things down. I don't know if that's a state or a city rule or a convention rule, but that's the first convention that I remember going to where I would have had to get wanded or go through a metal detector. I just don't remember that. I could be wrong, but it wasn't that. So it was hard for people to get in, especially Saturday. There seemed to be some upset folks. I felt bad for those folks. I also felt bad for for our friends that were volunteering and working, and it's not their fault either, right? Everybody's doing the best they can. In terms of the stuff that was there, if you're a Star Wars fan, best show you could have gone to, in my opinion. Amazing stuff on display you could pick out. But then also the cosplays are really cool. The photo ops, you know, I think my thumbnail, I'm here around the fire at the Mandalorian. You could have rode those speeders with the ATST. You could meet a lot of different people. There were cool guests, cool panels. Oh, that was great. And it was all pretty easy to get to.
Yeah.
And that was all easy.
Yeah.
It's just once you got there, it was easy. But getting in the door wasn't easy, and getting your autographs wasn't necessarily easy. But like the artist that David got signatures from, you could walk right up.
Yeah.
It was very simple.
No problem.
The venue itself was nice. It had the big courtyard and outside. We spent a lot of time out there.
We did.
The biggest complaint I would have is nobody seemed to be paying attention to how loud the music was, and it got unbearably loud. Not unpleasant in the sense that the music wasn't good, but so loud.
You literally couldn't hear the person sitting right next to you while they were trying to talk to you.
We moved completely to the opposite side of the thing. Look, Rufus is looking up at the camera. He's like, me? Is that who y'all are talking to? Yeah, look, Rufus. No. Hey,
No.
hey. Those are our friends. Those are our friends, buddy.
He's like, who are you
Those are our
talking
friends.
to?
Those are our friends.
He's not the wizard, buddy.
He doesn't like the wizard. Do you think it's the wizard? Hey.
Calm down.
Set. And we good boy. Set. Show everybody you can listen. Good boy. He's his D20, I think. Give him that big mouth D20. So, we had a great time. Our group.
Yes.
I don't think anybody in our group of 20 or so people, plus a lot of you that came to see us, nobody seemed like they had a negative experience. Everybody spoke positively of it. Did you just get hit in the nose?
No, he backed his butt right on up.
Oh, honey, right in the nose?
Right into the face.
So if you're coming, if you were coming to shop, to do Star Wars stuff, to hang out with your friends, tremendous, right? They could have had more food available. I don't think the hotel was quite prepared, but that's different. That's the logistics that we're in right now as a world of labor.
Yeah.
I would like to go. I'm very grateful to Nat and Michael for having us.
Thank you guys so much. We had so much fun.
You know,
We really did.
I'm a big fan of conventions where you can stay in the hotel that the convention is at, where you just don't have to leave if you don't want to. We like that. We would love to come back. I actually think we could do some more. Like the panel we did, I think we could do a couple of those, or maybe have a table. I think it would be fun. I think people would be interested in it. If you're interested in it, folks, let us know in the comments. Let the convention know. I think Josh and Mike and Seth and I and some of the others, Ron, Kent, Greg, we'd be interested in going to some of these things and actually have a table where you could meet us. Not that we're, if you want to meet us or hang out, just really more hang out, chill, and do little panels, live streams. I think we'd all like to do that, but cons have to see that there's interest in that. Because it's not like it costs them really anything to let us come, but it does cost them not selling that table to someone else that might pay $300 to be there. So if that's something you're interested in, you got to let us know and let cons know. And you can show it by watching these videos, share them. That's the thing, really. If they go, oh, look at this, go to Josh's live stream and keep watching it. If they see that live stream gets, 10,000 views, they may say, well, maybe we should do that. That's just the way it works. Isn't that right, Rufus? Yeah. Oh, he's going there and caught it. I don't know if you could saw that, but that was impressive. Good boy.
That is a good boy.
So, anyway, we had a great time. I know this video's gone long, so I'll wrap it up. But we want to thank the guys for having us there. We want to thank all our friends for coming. Mike and Seth still got 3 or 4 more hours to drive. So, they had a very long day.
Yeah.
They're going to have like a 20-hour day on the road. Very grateful to them for coming up. Of course, to David. Grateful to Victoria for watching our puppy for us. And I think that's going to wrap it up. So, Rufus, if they had a good time at ICCC, what should they do? Hey, Rufus.
Rufus.
She hates animals, as you can see. So, this is what it looks like when he plays with her. He thinks she's an actual toy because she just kind of lays there.
Yeah.
See?
And then just flinches away. Like that.
Don't y'all want Rufus kisses? I want some Rufus kisses.
I want Rufus kisses.
Well, Rufus, come here. Come here, big boy. Come here, big boy.
He is a big boy.
Hey, look at that. Look, hey. What should they do right now? What should they do? Look. Oh. Squeeze it. That's right.